Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 15 of Planescape. It's been a couple weeks, but we are back online. In the last episode, you guys traveled to the mausoleum of Crenepsis, and Silver Fox decided to dip the fuck out after some after some tense role
One way
playing.
to put it.
Got himself killed, and his dimensional counterpart glitched her way into the party. Dresden had gone missing for several days now. But the party tricked on and made their way to Glorium, where they hired the captain of a half raven, half ship called the Courier to take them to the portal to forget where that portal leads to. Somewhere.
The portal in
Glorium?
Glorium?
Eastgard. Yeah, the portal to Eastgard, which is a giant whirlpool out in the bay.
Oh, we're going to Eastgard? Okay.
No, you went to the portal to Eastgard. Got your recording after having fought several whirlwyrms, which are like these little sea serpent. Well, I say little, but they're huge sea serpent creatures that attacked you.
That what? Fly in the sky?
No, they hang out around the whirlpool, hence the name.
Oh, okay.
And then the party trekked their way back to the shore where they met the leader of the town, who had been informed that the whirlwyrms had attacked outside of their normal hunting grounds, and the people of Grakenok across the bay, which is another town made up mostly of Bariaurs, the little centaur goat people that you know about, are in trouble, and perhaps they need some help. So your party, along with two other random heroes selected from amongst the crowd, sent to go and deal with it. So we pick up with Dresden, Kostra, Lucy, and Kava all running to the Courier to start sailing across the bay to Grakenok. So,
who are those other heroes with us?
They departed on their own stuff. There was one who was covered in, from head to toe, in bone armor. And there was one who was an equinal cardinal, who was basically a 15-foot tall, super muscular horse person who is going to travel on a sailboat. So you can see, actually, as you're running toward the dock, this cardinal guy, whose name was Tall, is unmooring his sailboat from the docks and beginning his own trek across the way. The warrior, covered in bone armor, departed on a flying carpet, so they have a little bit of a head start.
That's cool. What the
This
fuck?
whole just weird, the whole thing.
Yeah. It's two random adventures. One of them unfurled a magic carpet, and the other one's like, I got a boat, let's go. And they dipped out. So,
I'm trying to imagine a horseman sailing a boat.
yeah, it's a very interesting sight.
Does he look like a centaur?
No, he looks like
Or does
a
he
he
look
looks
like
like a
a horse?
bipedal horse person.
Oh, okay.
I think I sent you a picture of Equine
Oh, you
Cardinal
might have.
in the handouts.
Excuse me.
You should have that at the very least.
In handouts.
Yeah, player art handouts is in there, maybe. Or is it in player handouts? NPCs and creatures. Handout, Equinal Cardinal, yeah. So it's under player handouts and NPCs and creatures.
What's it called again?
An Equinal Cardinal. If I go like that, maybe it'll pop up.
Oh, found it.
Wow.
He looks like Bojack.
Wow.
It's
Yeah, cute
it's
that.
basically a super buff BoJack Horseman.
Equine.
I like
okay.
his tail braid.
Yeah.
Got a big long braid.
Okay.
I like his vest.
He's like a pirate horse.
Kind of. But yeah, he's pretty big. He's a big dude, and he is sailing alone across the bay. So, most of your party piles onto the deck of the Courier, and you begin
Damn
to
right.
set sail. The
What
captain.
was the name of the owner of the couriers? The courier again?
That's a good question. I've
It's been a sec.
It's been a second. Fucking, it's the one guy. Bakal.
Bukal?
Bakal. Bkol. I don't remember
Can
what
you guys
voice I
hear
did
me?
for him either. Yeah, I can hear
Do you guys think Derry's back from vacation?
you. You don't see him anywhere.
I'm sure he will return to us when he wills it. Or when the universe wills it. Whatever comes first.
I just shrugged.
Okay. So, as you...
Am I here?
No, you're not. You're not with the party yet.
No.
You are somewhere in the ether.
All right. I'm
So,
gonna have a power bar while I'm in the ether.
so as you begin to set sail across the bay, it's going to take you about an hour to sail all the way across.
Nice, we make good time.
The other two adventure types are near your boat, so you're kind of keeping pace with them. The first thing you come across, you see out floating. One of you out. Who has the highest passive perception? Who's the passive perception?
Definitely not.
Probably, yeah.
Somebody in this
I have
thing has
14.
passive perception. Somewhere.
Mine's 17.
14.
There you go. Lucy.
17. Okay. Whoever had the 17, you, as you guys are kind of sailing and kind of like keeping an eye out for things, you notice that there is a figure off on your port side that looks like they are clinging onto the remains of a raft.
Hey guys, do you see that figure over there on the left?
Huh?
No, actually.
Why, yes. It looks like they're in need of help.
Wait,
Bakal,
Is that-
turn the ship to help them.
is that flowing locks? I see.
Those
Is that-
flowing gold.
Are those flowing locks?
Is that Derry?
By the great silver worm, you're right.
You haven't met Derry.
Coaster has not met Daribar yet.
Yeah, he hasn't met him.
But for some reason, I feel like I know him.
So I will also remind you another thing. You are currently in a competition to see who can save Grakenok the hardest. So,
The hardest.
Yeah. So you are actively participating in a race against the other two adventurers. Just want to throw that out there.
Oh,
So you're saying don't stop
Is-
there, Mark.
don't go off course yet. Wait, how far is he from us?
Far enough where if you were to divert the ship, the others would get a fairly significant head start.
Could I toss him my rope of entanglement and pull him in?
Once you divert the boat, yes. But you'd have to turn your boat and sail closer to him. He's off in the distance, you're lucky you saw him at all. Really.
We know we're gonna
Okay.
save him. Let's just go.
Yeah, we should probably have strength in numbers.
Why are we debating saving this poor soul in the water? Go save him.
I was just seeing if we
Bakal,
could
divert the
win
ship.
too.
Let's go, save him.
Okay. Bakal happily turns the ship, and you guys rock up on... Look, it's Daramar floating on a plank of wood in the middle of the ocean. No idea how he got there. There seems to be the remains of a raft that he was floating on? Question mark.
Are there
He's just
bubbles
finishing up a
around
power
him?
bar.
He is damp and none too happy.
Poster pulls him from the water.
Okay, easy enough to do. Between your combined efforts of lasso of truth plus paladin strength, you are able to hoist Daramar from the waves and plop him onto the deck.
Are you hurt, my friend?
No. Tired. And a little bit confused.
Here, have this power bar.
Thank you.
I got it from
Gary,
the
this is
concession
our new
stand.
wet blanket, Kostra.
7
How did I...
I feel actually quite dry, but thank you.
I'm honored to make your acquaintance and thank you for the assist. How did I get here? What happened? How long have I been gone?
You would answer those questions.
Daramar, you have been floating on this raft for like almost the whole day, by your reckoning.
I had a dream that I fell from the sky into the ocean, and I woke up on this piece of wood, and I don't know how I got here. But I nearly drowned.
We're in a race right now. Very convenient that we found you, but we must win this race.
Well, if you can find me a dry place to sleep and something to eat, you can go on with your race. But
I got a power bar in my
Can I
bag.
use prestidigitation to dry him off?
Yeah, well, I think you can do that. If you can't, if it doesn't say you can do that on Presto, then Control Water can do it.
I've got my my armor in my hands. I took it off so I wouldn't drown. So I've got all my armor in basically strung up with a small piece of rope into a makeshift backpack. So I need to tend to my equipment. Thank the gods that my rapier wasn't lost at the bottom of this ocean. But I need something to eat and some rest. And I need somebody to fill me in on what happened to me.
I'm afraid
Is
I'll
anybody-
be no use to you there. I'm quite new to this adventuring party.
And you are...
My name is Kostra, Paladin of the Silver Wing.
I'm pleased to meet you. I am Daramar Lord Danfagan. Where is Silver Fox?
He died.
He what?
He decided to kill the dragons, and he wasn't good enough to kill the dragons, and then he died. And that's all. That's everything that happened.
A dragon killed him?
It was suicide.
It wasn't that simple. He went to kill all dragons, and they were, I assume their response to that was, nope. And we've been mourning since you've been gone, so like...
He did this by himself?
We couldn't stop him.
Trust me, we tried.
Yeah,
You very much could stop him.
Dresden tried.
We couldn't stop him because
You literally did stop him.
because she rolled a
Dresden
1 on
tried.
her persuasion to stop you.
Right.
I am, I'm sorry to hear that. But, many a warrior has made a foolish choice. It seems that he's paid the ultimate price. I'll mourn him, and tomorrow the sun will rise on a new day. Do you have any wine? Does anybody have any wine?
I don't think I have any wine in my.
We're on a boat, right? We're on like a sailing ship.
Yeah.
There's got to be
Yeah,
rum or
Oh,
something.
do
Okay.
you have any?
Bought wine.
Well, you are okay. I'll say you are
What?
on a you're on essentially a long ship that's shaped like a crow
Okay.
with a team of
Like a
rowers.
Viking long ship.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a team of rowers on benches that are kind of propelling you forward.
I'm not on any. I need to rest and I need something to eat. If you don't mind, I'll tend to that first. If you don't know how I got where I am, I'll just simply thank you for rescuing me, and I don't know what else to say. I've got to clean my gear. My chainmail has to dry out. My clothes have to dry out.
So I can unsully, like someone. Like, could I do that for him?
It makes him not dirty for being floating in the
Water.
ocean. But he still would be damp.
Shoot a ray of frost at him, just freezing.
Freezing to the deck of the ship.
I mean, the sun is out, right? I mean, I'll dry.
You're fine.
It's not an
It's
urgent thing.
it is a cold environment for the most
Okay,
part.
well.
The wind will
cold
dry you
before.
out.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. It's
I've
gonna
been
be
cool
some
before.
wind
The main
check.
thing for me is I did not lose any of my armor or weapons to the ocean. I managed to save them all. So I need some time to straighten out my clothes, get them dry, and tend to my weapons and gear, and I can do that while I'm resting, I suppose.
Is there no fire on deck?
Where are we
There can be.
heading,
It's
and
not.
why?
There's no fire on deck
Oh, why not?
because it's a boat made of wood.
How do I turn the music down? I don't know how to do it.
In
feel
your
like-
settings on the right-hand side of your Roll20 page, there's a little gear icon, and there should be a
User
volume
settings?
slider. Yep.
User settings?
Not on Discord, on the Roll20.
Sorry,
I'm gonna
I'm
tell
sorry
the
to interrupt,
captain to
I'm just-
get into gear.
Those settings. Okay.
Yes, those settings. You scroll
Audio.
down to audio, video, and turn the master volume down. Also, I have a play-by-play of Daramar's emotions going in the meme chat. Just...
Oh, you do?
What?
Okay.
What? Oh no.
Oh,
Daramar's
no.
emotions. What?
Anyway, just about in the meme chat in Discord is a play-by-play of your emotions.
Oh
thing.
no. Anyway, new day.
Anyway. Okay, so having picked Daramar up from the middle of the bay, you guys continue your journey towards Grakenok. I'm assuming someone fills him in on what the plan is, what you found yourselves doing.
So we didn't have time to rest after that we got back from the portal, huh?
No, you can. It's up to you if you want to
Short-
take a rest.
Short
but
or long?
Does this boat ride count as like a long rest since it's like an hour long and we're like, oh no, short rest is like what? Like 4 hours?
No, it's an hour. You could,
Okay.
as long as you're not doing anything too crazy on the boat ride, then
I mean, I'm just kind of chilling.
you can take a
I
short
would like
rest.
a short rest since I have 26 hit points of
Yeah,
67.
That would,
I'm
that would be a good idea.
Good point.
Yeah, sorry for just like putting you in the dirt, dude.
I will say that you don't get any of your hit points back yet because there's one more thing that happens before you get to Grakenok.
Oh.
The short rest has to be uninterrupted, so this depends on
Damn it.
the group.
Right, but
Does everyone want a short rest? I mean, I couldn't have been. Was I the only one who took damage in that fight?
no, I took a lot of damage.
Kyle took
I wanted
damage.
to-
You healed most of it at the end of the fight, I thought.
No.
I don't know. Whatever.
Not on my.
In any case, as you're traveling and as you're kind of feeling Daramar in on this stuff, the captain signals back and says, "We've got a little bit of a problem." And looking out over the front of the boat, you can see, off in the distance, you can see just barely the crest of another whirlwyrm directly in your path to Grakenok.
Bro.
Captain says, "We can go around it, but it'll take some maneuvering and some time.
No,
Or
we
we
don't need
Or
that.
we could try and
Right.
sneak. Or we can try and sneak past it. Hope it doesn't notice us."
What is it?
Sneaky sneak?
Holy-
Sneaky sneak or takes a lot of time?
Again, hit dice do not apply yet, so don't add those to anything
Oh,
quite yet.
come on.
This you haven't had the full hour. We may or may not have a water encounter here, depending on what you guys decide.
Okay.
What did he say again?
There's a whirlwyrm off the, like in the front of your boat, and it's in between you and Grakenok, and you can either try and sneak past it and save yourself the time of going around, or you can go around and avoid it completely.
Sneaky.
Or you can just fight it and kill it.
Does fighting it cost as
In the
much
wa-
time as going around it?
Yes.
Alright.
But
You will
sneaking
be,
would
will
be
Well,
be
what are-
considered delayed.
I
What
mean,
are the chances it's gonna?
we can attempt to
damage us?
sneak, and then we have at least a chance of
Yeah.
not having to fight it. But like either way,
We'll end up.
we might have to.
Why would it attack a boat?
It's done it before.
That's the question.
The other ones did.
They don't usually do this, but they're agitated for some reason.
Oh. I say we attempt to avoid it, but be prepared to kill it if it attacks us.
With sneaky sneak.
With sneaky sneak.
Is this considered an animal?
An
A
animal?
what?
It is.
A worm?
Yes, I believe the whirlwyrms are considered beasts.
Well, I mean, they'd be an animal. They're an animal.
Oh.
Speak with animals.
Did it.
Speak with Animal S.
Animals. I'm curious how long.
So, if you're trying to sneak past, I need a group stealth check from everybody.
Oh, I have a spell for this. Hold up.
Oh yeah, you do.
I have a spell.
Go.
Justin's been. Oh, I was like,
All right.
I forgot about what you said.
Ask about Trace. Hey.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Every creature you choose within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, really.
All
good.
of us.
Which is everybody on the boat.
Yep.
So how does a group stealth check work?
Just everybody.
You all roll a stealth check, and I average it.
Okay.
Do we do advantage?
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Okay.
So add 10 to whatever.
Disadvantage for everyone wearing heavy armor, obviously.
No, I don't have any armor on.
You're naked.
Yeah,
I just have clothes.
It's
I don't
forcing,
have
it's
my-
forcing you to roll with heavy armor
Rough
anyway.
roll.
Okay,
So
well,
take
3, 4,
take my
5, 6.
first one. I accidentally rolled
6.
twice.
Oh, I see. I was like, what? I believe that's greater than an average of 10. The lowest is 17. So I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily enough you're able to, with the help of Pass Without Trace, the boat makes no noise as the oars slap the water, and you are able to glide silently as you can past the whirlwyrm in your way, and it does not notice you as you make your way
Despite
past.
Dresden's giggles.
thank you, Dresden.
Giggling like a child.
That was
So real. That's so on brand.
skillful.
Okay.
Aye, that was good work. And she pats you on the back.
He just like blankly stares back at her.
She blankly stares back. So, Dad,
She
you
meaningfully
listened
stares
to
back.
the last session, but Kostra has like the biggest like resting like bitch face. Like you can't like she's a sphinx. You can't read her like facial expressions.
I just don't like her.
I miss Silver.
Yeah.
I
she's my
know.
friend.
I think I'm more at home with Kostra. In general. In general.
I knew it.
She represents less chaos to me.
Starbucks is my boy.
I actually represent the exact opposite. More order and
Yeah.
righteousness.
Well, more of the things I'm used to.
Okay. So, having snuck past that whirlwyrm, you arrive.
There's another one.
No, you're fine. Well,
No.
Until you have to fight him.
well, yes, we'll see in a second here. But with its colorful homes and varied goat and sea serpent carvings, the village of Grakenok would look cozy, were it not being attacked by a behemoth whirlwyrm and 2 others. Over 30 feet long, the giant eel towers over the town's few Bariaur defenders, smashing fishing boats and cottages in its rampage. The courier pulls up to the docks just outside of the town and drops you all off. And this is where I go ahead and drag you over to the map so you can see kind of what we're looking at here.
Ooh.
Now you can apply your hit points, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, you see, currently in progress, there are 3 whirlwyrms attacking the little town. 2 of them of the smaller variety, I suppose you could say, that you have fought before, previously, and 1 rather large one in the middle of town that is being currently being attacked by the horseman and the bone armor person, and they have already started the battle without you. So, let's everybody go ahead and roll initiative as soon as you finish your
Well,
thing.
wait, I gotta put my armor on.
Your armor is on.
Go.
It took an hour to get here, so I'm assuming
Okay.
you're fine. Otherwise, you're out of this fight because you're taking 10 minutes to put your fucking armor.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, I rolled a goddamn 2.
We're rolling so low.
Apparently, I guess
Oh,
I'm
no.
still tired. I am still
Damn.
tired. Oh my god. Damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Damn it.
hey, Dresden.
Yeah.
I think that flask could get one of these worms.
True.
Speed up
True.
the
Just
process.
pocket worm.
Yeah, dude.
Pocket worm.
Pocket worm would be sick.
Pocket whirlwyrm.
God.
Okay. So, first things first, the 2 whirlworms are going to go.
So it's a giant eel, more than 30 feet long.
They're giant sea serpent eel creatures that can slither
Okay.
on land and swim in the water.
All right.
So, the 2 whirlworms that are on shore do not notice you. They begin to destroy portions of the town, and that'll be their turn. Kava's up first.
I am? Okay. I'm gonna go like here, and I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay, go for it. 17, I believe that hits, yes. 13 points of piercing. The 12, unfortunately, does not hit.
Okay. Is that it? Or do I get next turn?
That's your 2.
Alright.
Unless you want to use a bonus action for anything or your action surge.
Not yet, I'm good.
Okay. That'll be your turn. Dresden, you're up.
Would you say that under these like canopies over here is dim light? Some shadow I could step into, maybe?
No, that'd be a stretch.
Alright. Damn.
Use your 50 feet of movement like a normal monk.
I know.
55, excuse you.
Well, it takes 50 to get there.
I know. Okay. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And then I'm gonna swing on him.
3 d20s.
Very nice. There's 19 and 12. Well, the 19 hits. 12 does not. I'm going to total all this up afterwards. 21 hits. And 20 hits for sure.
Wait.
I also need to make
You just punch him in the face.
Did you ran up there? Where are you?
Right here.
Oh, you're there. You ran to that one. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Hit it with my spear twice, punched it in the face twice.
Make things for all of you. I'm tracking all of your damage separately to see who's the winner at the end of the day.
I don't know why, but it won't show. It doesn't show my damage on my screen, like on my token, as like what my actual hit points are.
Yeah.
Add 1 hit point and then subtract 1 hit point. Sometimes you have to just force the bar to update. Okay, so Dresden did a total of 12 plus 10, 22 plus 9, 31 points of damage. Very nice.
And then my last 5 feet, take a step back.
Okay.
Let's go here.
Will do. Minus 31 on the big baddie. On her turn, Bone Warrior does 10 points of damage.
Barn Warrior.
And then it's Coaster's turn.
Okay. She's going to. She's kind of got she got her sword and shield out, her luminous weapon, and she's got kind of like a classic heater shield. She's gonna cast Ray of Frost at this whirlwyrm right there.
Okay. 50 feet, you should be fine. 12 does not hit, fortunately.
It's okay. I'm still gonna run up.
Sure. So you got 30 feet. There you go. I believe that's it.
Yep.
Sounds good. Horseman does an additional 10 points of damage on his turn. And Diarmar is up next.
I wonder if I can get all the way here. 30. Am I within range? Oop. Is that 30?
Go back one space.
There.
Yeah.
Is that close enough to attack?
Yes.
All right. Then he's going to rush forward with the two-handed sword, since it's an eel. So he'll
Sure.
be AC of 17 without his shield for this battle.
Do you think these things taste really good when you barbecue them?
I think they're
Potentially.
slimy and
Too
disgusting.
much dungeon.
So he's gonna run down the dock and trailing the two-handed sword behind him. And then when he gets to the eel, he's going to brace and swing.
Okay.
2 attacks, yes?
Yes. Before you do that, uncheck your shield in your inventory for me.
In the inventory.
Yep.
All right. Shield uncheck. Okay, there we go.
Okay. And then greatsword time.
And then it's where is it? Greatsword +1.
Yeah. You have 2 strikes, unless you want to use action surge.
Let's just start with 2 and see how I do.
Okay. 16 will hit, and 26 will definitely hit. We're ignoring the extra weapon damage because you're not dueling, so that is 11 slashing and 12 slashing, which you can, if you want to. I believe you have the
Weapon damage 2 each? Wait, what's that?
That's from dueling. We're not counting that.
Okay.
I think, don't you have the fighting style that lets you reroll dice?
Yeah, it's great weapon fighting. If I roll a 1 or a 2 on a damage die, you can reroll the die and must use the reroll.
Well, you rolled a 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
A 1 on the first attack and a 2 on the second attack. So if you want to
So I can-
reroll 2d6.
Both. 2d6?
Yep.
Okay. And it's for the second one?
So that is, so that's +3, and no, we're using the 4 is for one and the 5 is for the other. So it's plus 3 on the first one, so that's 14 for the first attack, and then +3 on the second one, so that is 15. So we're looking at 14 and 15 is 29 points of damage.
Cool. That's about right.
Pretty big chunk. You have this thing's HP in 2 strikes.
I did what?
You halved its HP in 2 strikes.
Oh, gotcha. And I feel that I've done some significant damage to this creature.
Yeah, he is by all accounts bloodied.
All right.
In fact, he is
I'm going to yell
half HP.
Oh. I'm going to yell, come get some more, you beast.
It just kind of hisses at you, and it's going to attack you next if no one else draws its ire. Lucy is up next.
Is the worm next to... Could I sneak attack the worm next to Daramar?
Yes. As long as you don't have disadvantage on the roll.
But I'd like to use my
Your what?
hand crossbow.
Oh, sure. 23 will hit for sure.
What?
So the sneak attack is the second one, so that's 7.
And I'm using the piercing blades.
Psychic blades?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So 28 points of damage on that one.
Okay.
That one's looking real rough.
Did I hide?
This creature is what, out of the water or half in the water? Or...
It can slither on land.
Okay.
So it's kind of snake-like, but it's land adjacent, so it can move on land and attack stuff.
Okay.
You know, that's it. I'll stop there. That's what I did.
Sounds good. Big boy. The big guy in the center is going to whip around to the new combatants, and it's going to unleash a mighty roar in your direction. I need everybody in this line, which is Dresden, Dresden, the Cardinal, and Kostra. I need you all to make Constitution saving throws, please.
I was so close to being me.
Yeah, I don't think it can get you. If there was a cone, it could get you, but
Yeah, that's what I was worried it was.
we're looking for 16s. I need to roll for this.
We
guy.
should call that guy the bow-jacked horseman.
He is Bojacked Horseman. He rolled a 22, so he's fine. That great advantage, whisper toggle, dex tiebreaker, and scene. So he's fine. The other two, you two, failed, unfortunately, so you'll be taking full damage from
Damage?
thunderous roar. Yes.
Is it a? Hold up. Where's
It
my?
is so loud it makes your ears bleed, and you take 59 points of thunder damage.
What the frick?
Holy shit.
Summon a botch.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
So
we're not fucking around.
That's like Sonic to your torso and all your organs, like that kind of damage?
Yeah, it's so incredibly loud that it is painful physically
Wait,
in your entire
so-
body.
So is that each person individually took 59 thunder damage?
Yeah, the only one who didn't is the horse. He took half of that, so he takes 29.
Jesus Christ.
Holy
Points of
shit.
damage.
I would have been on death's door.
Same.
Lucy, we need to kill our eel or we're gonna get
Yeah, we're gonna. Oh
Well, I have 0 hit points now.
Can I try to protect one of them? Or is that on my turn?
What could you possibly do to protect them?
Well, it's my psionic power. I can do a protective field, right?
What does your protective field say?
When you or another creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage, you can use your reaction to expend 1 psionic energy die roll and reduce the. Here, I'll
over
just-
30 feet though. You're not 30 feet.
as long as I can see you.
You might be able to get Coaster.
No, it's just
you
Yeah.
can
you
get,
or
can get
another
Coaster.
creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage.
A momentary shield of telekinetic force, which makes sense.
So,
Oh, okay.
Daniel, would any amount of damage prevent you from going down immediately?
Yes.
Okay, so roll.
It did 59. I had 57 hit points.
So, Hannah, you're rolling a d8.
Okay.
Roll it by 3. Okay.
HP.
So
Good
instead of
lord.
59 points of damage, you take 56 points of damage.
7. Oh, 56?
Yes.
Oh
Thank
my god, I have 1 hit point.
Oh,
All right. Coaster's not unconscious.
I may be able to help next turn. Help you
I
next turn.
also may be able to help next turn.
Regardless, that is the giant whirlwyrm's attack for the turn. That is all it can do. The other 2 whirlwyrms are going to go. The mighty roar of the one draws the attention of another. This one's going to move down here. The other one is going to attack Darabar. I'm going to just do both turns simultaneously because they're right next to each other in initial order. So, 1 bite, 1 tail attack. Let's do Daramar first. Normal rolls. All set. 11 and 14 to hit, which do not hit.
Negative and negative.
Second one, does it have a 10-foot reach with a tail? Yes. So tail attack is going to be on the horseman. Bite attack is going to be on Dresden.
Here we go.
19s both.
Ooh, I'm down.
Dresden
Oh
is down.
no! Dresden!
You are bitten and you are unconscious inside the jaws of the massive eel. The tail attack whacks the horseman for an additional 18 points of bludgeoning damage. He needs to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. He does not succeed. He is now prone. There we go.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
All right. Back around to the heroes. Kava, you're up next.
Oh shit.
Well, we got to waste ours first. Well, I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in the middle of battle. You decide. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the southernmost worm is the most damaged out of everything.
Clearly, we heard the roar,
I
so
know,
we
but,
know
like,
something's going on.
I'm gonna. Okay, wait. I have an idea. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one with one shot, and I'm gonna go for this one with another shot
Sure,
because I have
you can
so much
definitely do that.
heat.
Don't hit Dresden.
I know.
You'll be fine. These
Okay.
things are massive targets, and her bow has a
Okay.
long reach.
The first one goes for this one. If I hit, I'm gonna do
Psionic dice.
yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
20 certainly hits.
Nice.
My psionic dice
Yep.
is
You need 2 points. You need to roll a 2
for
for damage. 1d8.
1d8.
4. Easy enough. It's
Yes.
dead.
Let's go.
What? Holy shit.
So killed the southern one.
We wasted that one. Pretty
That was
good.
dead.
And then I'm gonna go for another shot up here.
Okay. This one has not been touched, so this will
Yeah,
be
I
the first
know.
damage it's taken. 19
And
also hits.
Another dice.
Okay.
I only have one
Keep track
dice
of those
left.
because you.
I know.
Yeah.
I only have one.
All right. So that's 10 points of damage there. Fantastic. Okay. That I'm assuming is your turn, unless you want to move somewhere.
I'm good.
All right. Dresden, you are unconscious and dying. You need to roll me a death saving throw, please.
Oh
Yep.
fuck.
Where are those at? Ooh, failure.
Oh
That's a fail.
fuck.
If you want to, you can whisper those to me, by the way. Up to you.
Oh, okay.
Whether you want to make it a
The
mystery or
drama.
not.
I'll do the next one.
Well, I feel like we could all see him in the mouth.
No, my back is turned. I can't. I don't.
Like,
I
it's-
heard the.
it's like
I
that,
know there's a roar, but I don't know what's going on.
It's like that
Let's see.
Skyrim kill animation where you get bit by the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically like that. This thing is using him as a chew toy right now.
Oh,
That is his
no.
turn. On the Bone Warrior's turn, she does an additional 10 points of damage to the giant worm.
What are these little red circles and the blue circles? What are those?
I'm just marking them because they look similar token wise. The
Oh, I
red one
see.
is the big one, and the blue ones are the smaller ones.
Oh, gotcha.
Kostra, with 1 hit point left.
Yes. Well,
Potion of healing.
cast Cure Wounds
Gallon.
at 3rd level, or sorry,
Gallon
2nd
jug of
level.
healing.
So that's 2d8
On yourself?
on myself.
I was assuming. I didn't know.
Some paladin.
Hey, you gotta help yourself before you help.
That you're
others.
right. You're absolutely right.
Great. 11 hit points.
All right.
That's something.
That's your action.
It's not mine.
Yes, and I'm going to hold on. I'm going to get away.
I'm
going
going
to
to
do a little
get
tactical
away.
retreat. And I'm going to, as a bonus action, I can do something as a bonus action.
I don't know if you do.
Wait, hold on. There was something I could do.
Your Valve Enmity, I believe, is a bonus action, but you already used Channel Divinity today, so I don't know if you get that back.
I
on the
have-
short rest.
I have 2. Oh, it says I have 1 channel divinity.
Yeah. Do you have a amulet of the devout?
What?
Do you have an amulet of the devout? Is that an item you
I
have?
do not.
Yeah. So you have
I
one
guess I
Channel
did
Divinity.
already use that. I just forgot to take it down. Yeah, maybe I don't have. Wait, maybe it was a spell. Sorry. I have a lot of spells.
Daymar's doing loopy loops over there.
I'm just planning out my sprint.
Sure.
Yeah, never mind. I don't have any bonus actions to use.
Okay. On his turn, Horseman's going to stand up and do 10 points of damage to the giant worm. And Daramar's up next.
Okay. Seeing the worm I was fighting go down, and hearing this god awful roar from behind me, I'm going to try to. Well, I'm going to try and sprint 60 feet, right?
If you dash, it's 60 feet. It costs your action.
Okay, so I kind of want to do. This is what I was planning out. Was something like this, and then this, and then something like
So
that.
when you're planning that out, I can't see it until you. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say I can't see it until you let go.
That's 60 feet.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
Okay,
if you
so
wanted
I
to
was
get
going
up,
to.
If you wanted to get up to it, you could.
Could I?
Yeah, if you went the other way. If you went.
No, this is the way I wanted to go.
Somewhere like that.
I'm running around the little cottage thing, the hut.
Sure.
That's as far as I could go. But in addition to that, if I can use second wind, I'd like to issue a rallying cry.
I believe you can. You can do that, and it won't restore anything because you haven't lost any hit points. But you can rally and cry everything else around you.
Well, okay. So my thinking is just RP wise. I heard this earth-shattering roar from behind me. My eel goes down. I know something's happening, but I don't want to be on this dock fighting sea eels. So I ran around the hut, and so I could kind of get the measure of the big guy as I ran toward him. Sure. And then when I ran toward him, I could see everybody's in trouble. I can see Dresden in the jaws of the other one. So I'm going to issue a rallying cry if I can.
Yeah. What your rallying cry restore hit point? I'm sure it restores hit points, right?
Yeah, here.
Or is it temp HP? That's the question. Regains hit points equal to your fighter level. So you are a 9th level fighter?
I don't know.
So,
it says 8. I don't know. 8th level.
8th level fighter. Okay. So
yeah.
Dresden regains 8 hit points, and anything else within 60 feet of you also regains.
Bojacked Horseman.
Yeah.
And the Bone Guy. And anything within 60 feet. I mean, it could be Kostra. It could be everybody within 60 feet.
Kostra's 65. She's just far enough away where it's not going to affect her.
Oh, shit. You're kidding.
You know what? Wait.
So Kava and Lucy.
65 feet.
You're 65 feet away from Dresden right now.
Oh, it's 60.
All right. Okay. What if I magically accidentally ran over here?
Then yes, that would have been enough.
There you go.
Okay.
So you can get it.
Just steps.
I'm in the heat of battle. I'm not gonna, eyeball what 60 feet is, but.
So it's 8 hit points we're getting.
Yes, 8 total. If you hit your max threshold, you don't go above it.
Okay.
Cool.
Then,
all right, so that is action bonus movement.
Okay, then that's it. Me and my greatsword are gonna stand my ground.
So that was 8.
As much as I can.
Plus 8 hit points. Dresden is up and awake. No longer unconscious. You are still grappled by the
I was
whirlwyrm.
say canonically, I want to still be.
What did you yell? What was your cry?
Let's see.
Very
Sushi
inspiring.
for dinner.
As the music
I'm
swells.
trying to think of something he would yell. I don't know. A soldier's rallying cry.
What's a soldier's rallying
cry? He's gonna yell to me.
My X-Men.
He's just kind of in the front.
To me, my X-Men.
To me, yes.
Have you guys been
to me.
watching X-Men '97?
No, I need to.
It's
I don't
so
have any
good.
streaming services. I need to get caught up.
So
I watched the first episode, but I think I got flashbacks of me watching the original one in 1997.
That's the idea.
So I stopped watching it.
All right, Lucy's up next. Unless Daramar has anything else he wants to do.
I did see on LinkedIn that my boss who was laid off did get
Is
a new job.
which one has Dresden in its mouth?
That one.
the big.
The
That
little
one.
guy.
Okay.
The smaller of the one.
Well, I sent a request.
Then
Let me
am going to
I don't know what is going on, but your microphone is not picking up your
Oh,
voice
can,
sometimes.
what about now?
It's better.
Okay. Then I am going to. I'm gonna go here, and then here, and then I am going to fire my hand crossbow at the one holding Dresden.
Oh boy.
And
Okay, hold on. Time out. Go right now. Go into Discord settings. Go to voice and video, and put your sensitivity down a little bit, or up a little bit, so that your voice picks up easier. Because it's
Yeah,
cutting
it's
in and
cutting out
out
a
because
little
it's cutting in and out because it's not picking up your voice. On the
can it
microphone.
hear me fine now?
Possibly. We'll see how it goes. Yeah,
Okay.
it's sustained periods of talking that it has trouble with.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go right there, and I'm going to. Can I sneak attack from here or no?
I don't think you have a way to gain sneak attack this time. Because yes,
Can
Dresden
I
is
hide
technically
behind the
within
lip
5
of
feet
this
it, but
boat?
he's grappled and down, so I'm not going to count it.
Could,
you wanna-
could I
if you
hide
wanna-
behind?
I mean, if you want to
Lip
like
of
jump down in the boat, like dive Helldiver style into the boat and hide real quick, that's certainly an option. You have no movement for that. Is the question. I think you do.
I
Like a
don't have
superhero
enough
jumping
room
into
for
the
that.
back of a truck.
Yeah.
You
exactly.
could- I mean,
like
if you're jumping and diving, 25 feet get you there, or 30 if you do that. Or
You gotta
25.
do like swimmer's hands though when you do,
Well,
like a little praying thing, like a 1920s
10, 15,
swimmer.
20. Oh, can I? Can I?
Yeah, you 25 feet.
Okay,
will
cool.
get you in the boat. So go ahead and make me a stealth check first.
Okay.
Trying to beat the.
Do we still have? Do we still have Dresden sitting?
No, he went unconscious, so he's
Okay.
passed out his way gone. I mean, not only that, but it took an hour for you to get through. Yeah, 14 is enough to beat its passive, so you're fine.
Okay. Awesome.
So
okay.
ad-
Then I'm gonna
advantage, you have
hand
advantage, and you get sneak
crossbow
attack.
it from there.
Okay, you have advantage, and you get sneak attack.
Oh, and then wait. I'll do again for advantage.
Just roll again at advantage. We'll ignore that first one.
Okay.
Sure. And are we doing psychic blades or no?
Yes.
Okay. That is 18 points of damage there.
Okay.
I'm also going to say you're prone because you have to dive prone to get sneak.
Okay. I think hiding was my bonus action, so I'm done.
Okay. Big boy. Let's see if he gets his roller back.
Let's see.
He does not. He rolled a 1. So, on his
Oh,
turn,
maybe his vocal cord should fall out of his head.
he
If he fumbled the roar.
makes 2 attacks, 1 to bite, 1 to constrict. The bite is a 10-foot breach. The constrict is a 5. He's going to go down here to do the constrict on Daramar. So, bite on Horseman, constrict on Daramar. 22 for the constrict on Daramar. Bite is a 20 on Horseman.
20.
24 damage.
Constrict 22 hits me.
Yeah. 12 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
And an additional 23 slashing for a total of 35.
35.
Oh, shit.
And you are grappled. You are constricted.
Okay.
That's his turn.
I mean, not okay, but
All of the whirlwyrms go at once. This one's dead. We're removing him. Top whirlwyrm has Dresden currently in its jaws. Doesn't have a swallow action, does it? No, it doesn't. Not on this one.
Thank God.
Oh, you're also restrained. That's good to know.
oh me.
No, Dresden is currently restrained. He's grappled and restrained. So he is going to he's gonna chomp down on you.
No.
And since you're restrained, I believe he has advantage on it. And
Yeah.
then the tail attack, he's gonna scoot down here a little bit. Tail attack is gonna go for Lucy.
Oh no.
no.
She's down in the boat, though. All right.
She is down in the boat, which means that this is not at advantage.
She partial cover, yeah.
Still 27.
Jesus Christ.
Advantage to hit Dresden is
Daniel,
19.
stop it.
I'm done.
I'm stressed.
Dresden,
We're dying.
Dresden immediately goes down again. 10 points of bludgeoning to Lucy, and you are already prone, so I'm not going to make you roll a strength save.
Damn.
That is their turn. Kava.
Jesus. Well, I'm gonna go for this one. I'll go for both of them.
Please
Okay.
kill the one that's grappling me.
I know, I really should.
Let's see. Sightline wise.
I don't know what.
Yeah, you can get big, but you're fine.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna go. Let's go for this one. First.
Okay. 12 does not hit.
Okay, I'll try again. Oh no!
And 11 does not hit.
Damn.
Oh man.
Can't hit them all.
I know.
Anything else?
Damn, I wish there was something else I could do.
There is.
There is.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you used your action surge yet.
Action surge!
Action!
Two more attacks.
Action surge just come back on short rest, by the way, so
Yeah.
keep that in mind.
Pew!
Pew.
Pew!
Oh my god, it's just
Damn.
the next
Well,
one's a 9, I'm gonna
11,
be super happy.
If only you had run closer.
Can you even roll a 9? You can if it's a natural one.
There we go.
18, okay, the 18 is for 12.
Okay, I'm gonna do a silent dice.
Okay, great. 8 points. This is your last one, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Fuck
One more
that
point.
What
I
the
suck.
Alright.
We are so bad.
I'm so bad at this.
We're all bad.
Well, the good
Okay.
news is that it's bloody now, so.
I didn't have a chance, man.
Okay, Dresden,
tried.
give me that death save.
Okay. Yeah. Whoa, success.
Cool.
Pass?
Yeah, that was.
Citri, 10 points of damage from her.
Just, you might want to get out your other character sheet there, Grant.
Already am ready.
if Coaster doesn't man up and get over there. Or woman up, I guess. Speaking of, Coaster, it's your turn.
Come on, Coaster.
Sure is.
Cavalry. Let's go.
She hears the rallying cry, and she feels a lot better with the healing magic in her. And she kind of goes forward. She stops right here next to Lucy, and she holds up her sword, which glows even brighter to fire another freezing ray.
Which one?
The closest one.
Okay.
The one that's grappling Justin. God damn it,
12
dude.
does not hit.
I hate
That's
this
just a healing
spell.
spell, man.
This doesn't hit. It does not hit. You don't have a high charisma, do you?
No, I don't.
Yeah, that's probably why. Because it's using your charisma to attack. Anyway,
I thought paladins had really high
No, I'm
charisma.
not done.
I mean, if he has really high charisma, he does.
How many hit points does Lucy have?
Oh, I'm good. I have 57.
Lucy's fine.
Okay.
She's
All right.
bruised, but she's fine.
I cast Shield of Faith upon myself.
Okay. You can do that since your action spell is a cantrip. So plus 2
No, it's a
AC for
bonus
you.
action. It's a bonus action.
Yes, I'm saying you can do that because you use
Oh.
the cantrip.
They said can't. Anyway, plus bonus 2 AC.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I believe that's your turn. Yes.
Yes, that's it.
Great. Horseman, 10 points of damage from him.
What, he just does like 10 per automatic?
Yeah, each NPC does 10 points of damage to the big
Yeah.
worm.
Oh shit.
All right. It's
Wish I could do
massive
some
cone.
fucking damage.
All right, Daramar.
Alright.
Daramar, you are currently restrained by the big worm.
Okay, I'm going to use position of privilege to demand that the eel put me down immediately.
Unfortunately, you do not speak giant eel,
All right.
so that does not.
So I'm going to use all of my God-given strength to try and break free from this, since I really can't do much else.
Okay. So it's going to use your action. It is a DC 16 escape DC. So that is it's a grapple. So you are rolling an athletics check to get up.
Athletics. I feel somewhat confident about that.
It'd be the 16. 18. You're fine. There you go.
Now, do I have my full attacks?
Unless you use your action surge, that's the end of your turn, basically.
Well, that was my action surge. No, I haven't used it.
If you haven't used your action
I
surge,
used second one.
Yeah, then you can go ahead.
Oh, that was my one thing to do was break free. No attacks.
That's your action for the turn. So, unless you use your action surge, you're not getting any attacks off this time.
Yeah, I'm definitely using the action surge. I've got to get some damage on this guy.
Okay.
I'm debating whether to go to. I'm just going to go two-handed. It just does more damage. So, 2 shots, greatsword.
Yep. 17 just hits, and the 24 hits.
And I rolled 2s again. Is that right?
No, you rolled 12s.
Okay.
You did roll one. You did roll a 1 and a 2. So if you want to roll 2d6 for me.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to re-roll both of them.
Yep.
Which is what, a d8?
D6.
D6?
Yep.
2d6?
Yeah. So that's plus
Same as
3.
before.
Yeah, plus 3 and plus 3. So it's 6 additional damage on top of that, which makes it an even 30.
What else I got? I mean,
Nicky Hill is starting to look pretty bad, guys.
yeah. I mean, what else can I do? I'm going to kill this fucking thing or die trying. You and me, Bojack.
He kind of. He's been punching this thing, by the way. He doesn't have any weapons. He's just been socking it in the stomach, and it's been doing 10 points of damage each turn.
Not the strangest thing that's happened on this.
He is
adventure.
big. Like he's like a 15-foot tall guy.
He's a what?
He's like 15 foot tall.
Oh, he's like a
He's
incredible horseman Hulk.
He's like if the horse stood up.
Pretty much. Lucy. is up
Okay.
next.
Okay.
Sing him a song.
Let him know what's up.
Do a little ditty.
I am going to. Well, can I stand up and get on the dock?
Yeah, takes 15 feet of movement to stand up, and then 5
Oh,
feet to
God.
move to the dock.
Okay. So I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
And I am going to I'm a Old Faithful. I'm gonna crossbow the worm holding Dresden.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my last psychic blades.
Okay. So a normal roll, no sneak attack on this one.
Got it.
Actually, yes,
Oh.
sneak attack on this one. Sorry, horse.
Yes, sneak attack? Okay, ignore that one.
Because the worm moved last round, so now he's within 5 feet of the horse guy. 16 does hit, so we're looking at.
Those with sneak. Or, oh.
You
Oh, no,
already
I
did,
turned
so-
on sneak.
So 28 points of damage. Very nice. They're both down there. They're both looking pretty rough.
It's not dead yet.
Nope.
Okay. And then I am going to. Okay, if I went. Wait, how do I ping? If I went here, would they both be considered within 5 feet of me?
There?
Not
No.
using movement, using face step.
There is no space you could be at where they would be within 5 feet of you when you popped up. They're too far away from each other for that to happen.
Darn.
So you can get one or the other.
Well, then I will. Fuck it. Okay. I am going to face step. I'm a face step. Oh wait, let me click.
Is that face step or phase step?
I'm a
Phase
face step, like
step.
fairy. I'm a face
Oh,
step right there.
phase step. Got it. Okay.
And then I can, because I'm in summer right now, I can inflict fire damage on any creature I can see immediately after my phase step.
Oh.
Equal to my proficiency bonus, which is 3. So I'm gonna do it to just this worm next to me.
Cool. All right. 3 points of fire damage. Sounds good.
Dresden is the MVP of this fight.
Dresden has been an ample distraction for the bite attack of one worm. Speaking of worm, big giant guy's up next.
Fuck.
Let's roll to see if he gets his breath back. That's a 3. He's not getting his roar back. So we're going to go for a standard round of attacks on him. 1 bite, 1 constrict. He's going to try and get Daramar again with constrict. And it's basically repeating his last turn. Like constrict, no other stuff. Well, the constriction is 12, so that's a no, but the bite is a natural 20, so that is 44 points of damage, which kills the horseman.
No.
He is
Jack.
the constrict fails, the whirlwyrm whips its head around, grabs the horse guy, and swallows him whole.
Oh my god.
And he's
Can't
gone.
even bury him.
Secretary not.
He's just gone.
He's gone.
He's
He
just
was
gone.
eaten by the whirlwyrm. He's gone.
Just
Yeah.
like a real sea biscuit.
He was a literal sea biscuit.
Daniel, that was so good.
He was not a war admiral.
Hear it. The name of this episode should be Seabiscuit.
Well, we'll
He
see.
became Pegasustenance.
Might be heroes for a day. We'll see how it goes. Other whirlwyrm is going to immediately cause 2 failures on Dresden with its bite attack.
Sick.
What?
Oh no.
And then
He
it's
can do
going
that?
to, yes, and then it's going to whip around and tail whip Lucy. Because she's
Oh, God.
closest target.
You left my aura of protection.
It doesn't help her AC. 20 to hit for 12.
Attack 20.
Your AC is 16. So, yes, it
Yeah.
hits you. 12 points of bludgeoning damage, and then go ahead and make me a strength saving throw, please.
Can't do that.
Aura of protection helps with that.
It would, yeah. That's a 0. You are prone.
Oh my god.
You are flattened once again by the
But
tail.
she's not the strongest, right, character, so
No, she's
Not at all.
Hey, Kava, do you have any healing potions or something you could throw at me?
I know, for real.
Baldur's
Throw
Gate
on
I
style.
you?
am gonna. I'm
mean
gonna
throw
try
on
my
you?
best. Do I have any on you?
Who's
Can
got that
you
damn
bardic
fucking...
death
Yeah, I do.
My
Who's got that
goal.
damn owl figurine?
Garrett,
What?
can you bardic death saving throws?
I believe Bardic affects saving throws, yes.
you know what? I have a potion of healing.
And so-
Oh well, I've been using all my bardic to do psychic blades,
Yeah.
so I don't have any more.
Lucy no longer has Bardic Inspiration.
Wait, who has periaptive wound closure?
I think Lucy has that, doesn't she?
What?
Somebody has a periaptive wound closure from Kopaha.
That stabilizes you whenever you're dying at the start of your turn.
Yeah.
I do.
Too bad-
Oh, I do.
Yeah, but it's you. That's the problem.
You,
Well, but can I
it
do?
requires attunement. Never mind.
Yeah.
You
God
can't just
damn
throw
it.
it at
If
Dresden.
Dresden were awake and could concentrate for an hour, then yes. But no, he cannot currently.
I can
But just making sure you remember you have.
You know what?
Great. I
He,
didn't
could,
think
he couldn't. He can't concentrate for an hour even when he is awake.
No.
True.
His ADD brain would cause him to forget that things are
He's
going
got a
on.
lot more going on than ADD, let's be honest with ourselves.
I was also gonna say, does anyone want to summon the fucking giant owl to help us?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah, Kava, let's
So-
Yeah, Kava.
Alright. Cool.
Let's pull out all the resources.
I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And honestly, the owl does some. I mean, I wish I could just throw my potion of healing at you, Dresden, but I don't want it to like fall.
You could like throw it at me.
You,
could
you
like, give
steal
it to
the
me.
worm.
Is it like an
Like you
attack
do.
where you gotta actually hit Dresden with it, or is it sort of semi-automatic?
It's not a thing that you can do normally in the game.
Oh,
It is a
It's a-
Baldur's Gate thing.
it's a
where you
Baldur's
can-
Gate thing.
You can chuck a potion and it'll break and heal, but it is not an actual D&D thing that you can do.
Okay. Well, if he can survive, I've got a potion for him. But
Okay,
well.
I want to summon the owl.
You have the owl on you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in its description, it tells you how you can summon the owl.
Oh shit.
A figurine in Wondrous Power creature. Fit in the pocket. If you use your action to speak the command word and throw the figurine to a point on the ground within 60 feet of you, the figurine becomes a living creature. If the space where the creature would appear is occupied by other creatures or objects, or there isn't enough space for the figurine doesn't become a creature. So you can throw it 60 feet and it'll become a creature wherever it lands.
A giant
Okay.
creature.
Creature is friendly to you and your companions. It understands your languages and obeys spoken commands. If you issue no commands, the creature defends itself and takes no other actions. The creature exists for a duration specific to each figurine. At the end of the duration, the creature reverts to its figurine form. It reverts to a figurine early if it drops to 0 hit points. If you use an action to speak the command word while touching it, the creature becomes a figurine again. It probably can't be used again until a certain amount of time has passed, as specified by the figurine's description. It becomes a giant owl for 8 hours once you used it, and it can't be used again until 2 days have passed.
That's fine.
It can telepathically communicate with you at any range if you and it are on the same plane of existence.
Cool. Okay.
Summon that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I'm gonna
bitch.
summon it right there.
Kill the one holding me, please.
Right there.
The words are.
Ooh, motherfucker.
Ah!
It didn't say anything. Maybe it gets its own initiative or something. Or does it go after cost?
The command word is.
It'll get its own initiative.
The command word is hoo, bitch.
Woohoo! Woohoo, bitch. Okay, and then do I control the?
You command
or
it,
just roll for me.
I control the owl.
Okay.
but you can command it. So tell it to fucking attack, please.
Attack this guy.
Okay, when it gets around to its turn, it will.
Okay. And that was my action, right?
Yeah.
Wait, did you say not yet or yeah?
I said yes.
Oh.
Oh, this reordered you. That's why. Yeah. Hold on.
Can I does it cost movement? Can I just hand Postra a potion?
You've used your action this turn to summon the owl. You do not have enough action economy left to grab your potion within your bag.
What about a bonus action?
It would be a bonus action to apply it if you had it ready, but you do not have it ready.
Okay, never mind then. I don't think I can do anything else. Solid.
Okay. Dresden, give me that juicy death save. Let's see if you die.
See it.
Okay. 2 successes,
go.
2 failures.
Yep. This is the best way to let it happen.
Yeah. You have until the whirlwyrm's next turn before he dies.
Yep.
Citri.
You guys can kill it.
Just gonna do 10
Please.
damage to the woman.
Please kill the one holding me so it doesn't
Yeah.
insta-kill me. Just give me a chance. Although,
Postra?
whatever happens.
Yes, my turn.
Time for
Do you
heroism.
not have any healing
Let's
spells,
go.
Mr. Paladin Man?
Okay,
Mrs. Paladin Woman?
can I hit the whirlwyrm from here? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I run up.
Bingo.
And I'm gonna, do the thing. Divine Smite.
Well, see if you hit first.
Yeah. Oh, where's my attack? There, these.
Yeah.
Oh!
18 will hit.
We
7
go.
Okay, and then Divine Smite I add. So these are gonna be first level ones, so 2d8.
Mhm.
So plus 2d8.
Nice. That'll
There we go.
kill.
Yes!
So
No!
she fucking runs right up to the motherfucker and goes, "You will not take my new friend's foul worm!" And she fucking cuts its head off.
Fantastic. So with a leaping slash, the head of the whirlworm goes spinning off, and Dresden plops to the ground. Ironically, right where his space is, right there. No longer grappled and restrained, but still very much unconscious.
And about to die. On death's door.
I got
Can I
your wounds.
You want to
can I move still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna move my remaining 20 feet over here to face down the big guy.
Wait, don't you have healing hands, Mrs. Paladin?
I do, but I don't think I can use that as a bonus action.
It is a.
I think my bonus
to
action
use.
was my smite.
Oh, it's an action?
Yeah. Your divine smite is you can proc a smite whenever you hit something, with no action required. Your
But I
smite
also-
spells are bonus actions.
I also cannot hit the other guy with just the amount of movement that I have, so I gotta get closer.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, unless you have something with 10 feet of reach, but
No. I don't
Okay.
think. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if
It's
you
a
have.
long sword.
Do you have anything?
Me?
Do you have like a ranged attack at all that you can do?
I mean,
other
I
than
have
the spell
spells,
because it's different.
no, I don't have a ranged attack. I don't think.
Okay, Jaramar's up next then.
To the right of the giant worm, out of the corner of his eye, he sees the warrioress lay low the sea eel and sees Dresden fall to the shallow sand. Sees the warriors running to engage the giant worm. Newly inspired, he takes 2 massive swings at the evil creature.
All right, go ahead. See what we do. That's a miss, and that is also a miss.
No.
And misses both of them.
Yeah,
Embarrassingly.
it's not that you miss. It's that your 2 strikes this time do not manage to penetrate the scales of the great eel for you. It's a slippery bastard.
Yeah. Well, all right.
That's it, unless you want to move.
Well, I was thinking, where am I going to move to? Really? No, I'm going to stay there.
Cool.
There's no advantage to moving or moving away. So I'll stick it out.
Make that motherfucker pluck its eyes out.
I was really hoping to do some damage here, but no.
Lucia's up next.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stand up and go over here, and then I am going to cast Cure Wounds on Dresden.
Nice.
Oh,
You regain 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is
So
my
1d8 or 2d8?
charisma. Is it says 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay.
Oh, if I cast it at
If you guys are at higher levels.
I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level then you get 2d8
Sure.
plus my charisma modifier, which is
If you click on the spell.
Oh.
4?
Holy shit.
4 or 7? I don't know.
What's your
4.
point?
4. Okay, it's 4.
Click on the spell.
2
and
up.
it'll roll it for you.
2d8 plus 4. It's that one.
No, we didn't set it up correctly apparently. I will remedy that. Hold on. Why does Cure Wounds do this to me? It's stupid when it does that. Oh no, it should. I don't know why it did that.
Oh, I have that too.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't look for that last time. I mean, it's fine. I
I see.
rolled.
I don't know why it
It's
didn't
funny.
do that.
She
What'd you do
stares
at
over the
second level?
dead body. You know
I
what?
did it at 2nd level.
There you go.
Could
Why
have
does
healed you.
it-
Totally
Why does
forgot.
it
My
give the
bad.
psychic blades shit
It
on
just
me?
it,
'cause
it applies it to
it's
anything
clicked.
that's rolled.
oh, so it does. I heal 10. Okay.
Yeah. You heal 10. You heal 10 and then immediately take 17 points of damage. No, I'm just kidding.
That would happen.
You have to stab him with the fucking knife.
Garrett,
That'd be
the
awful.
timing on that message was so funny.
What?
I messaged you something like right as she said, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds, like a millisecond before I had sent the message.
Oh, I see. Yes, I understand.
Yeah, the timing of that's so funny.
Okay.
And then I am going to Misty Step. Here, which is on. Can I be on the roof?
Sure.
Cool, I'm on the roof.
Fiddler.
Cool, I'm on the roof.
Fiddler.
Fiddler on the roof.
Fiddler on the roof.
Actually, you know what? You cannot do that.
Why?
You already used a leveled spell this turn, so Misty Step is not a thing you can do.
Wait.
Not as it's a bonus action though.
Yes, but you can't use 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
What?
Can I face step?
What? Where does it say that?
In the player's handbook. That's always been a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
What?
The only time that doesn't apply is with reactions. But you cannot use a bonus action and an action to cast 2 leveled spells in the same turn.
There's a lot of spellcasting rules.
That's wild.
Can I use my Bandor to do it?
If it casts a spell, it's a no.
Oh, okay.
You already used your
then-
leveled spell, so the only thing you can do is if you have a bonus action cantrip.
What the fuck?
Well, then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cunning action and dash out. Can I go this way?
Yeah.
Can you? I mean, you could maybe use your movement to climb onto a roof.
I will say that if you do that, it's going to take an opportunity attack against you.
How? Wait, what? How?
It has a reach of 10 feet with its tail, so if you move beyond 10 feet away from it, it's going to swipe you.
Well then, wait. So any movement from where I'm at?
So the only way you're avoiding that is if you bonus action disengage and don't go as far.
Okay, well then I'll disengage and go. I think I have 15 more feet, so
You
I'm
have
gonna go that way.
10 feet.
Cool, then I went 10 feet.
That's fine. Cool. All right.
Now I'm done.
Sounds good. Giant owl. You said attack the thing, so the owl is going to fly over and attack the thing.
Yay. Go
Yay.
owl.
Go owl.
Tis a giant owl. So
We're all chanting.
Oliver.
Yes,
Oliver the
it
owl.
has talons. Go talons. 11. That's a miss. Giant worm.
Kills my owl.
Oh, close. We rolled a 4, so no roar.
Of course not. Good.
We're
How about
gonna do.
you? Can't touch me. How about you?
We're gonna do. Same thing except tail on Kostra.
Fucking fuck your tail, dude.
It's 10 feet. Actually, sorry. Bite on Kostra.
Fuck your bite.
Imagine you
Hope
bite
it can hit a
him
fucking
again.
22, bro.
It can. We've already seen that it can. Constrictor's a 24, but the bite is only a 13. So the Constrict 24 to hit Daramar, 8 points of bludgeoning plus 22 slashing, total of 30. You are grappled again
Fine.
and restrained.
I guess I'll allow it.
As it wraps around you. That whirlwyrm is dead, so we're taking him off the initiative order. Kava, you're up.
Yeah, fuck him.
Pew pew.
When the whirlworm goes to bite Kostra, her shield
It's a miss.
glitters in a silvery light and grows to like 3 times its size, and it kind of like chomps on that and doesn't get her.
That's good. 10 feet. 10 points of piercing damage. Excuse me. That is the first time Kava has damaged this thing. So.
Not true.
Our
is
fucking
it?
sniper,
It is, yeah.
dude.
You've been attacking the other worms this whole time.
Right. Well, I've been doing my best. I conjured the owl.
You've been doing
You've
stuff.
taken no damage this entire time.
I've been doing damage. I killed the other
No,
one.
you've taken no
damage.
damage.
That's what archers
No,
do. They
I
stay in the
have-
back and don't do anything.
She wonders why she's still on her first character.
I know, right?
I know.
It's like,
You made it
finally
look
I'm getting
good.
attacked in the last session. Alright, Dresden, you are awake and prone on the ground currently.
Okay. Dresden stands up with the classic. Where's the meme one? The classic like anime rage face. And memes. She like gets up. And just starts swinging on this thing of pure rage. Like there's none of his like classic like psychotic giggling. It's just like a one long scream as blood's like pouring from these bite marks like all through his abdomen.
Yeah, 25 will hit and 27
Oh.
will hit. Both of those hit. You have to be there to do that.
Oh yeah, sorry, I've stepped forward first and then
Yeah,
that.
that is
and then-
fine. So it only had 17 hit points left, which means
Oh.
you're at a grand total of 48.
This scream like sweeps his blood spear along the like just along its throat, like completely decapitating in a rage.
Now Kava runs in.
I know. Cover runs in and takes the blow. Yeah, Dresden in his in his ultimate, most spiteful form manages to pierce the creature's heart through its scales, and it falls dead on the ground in the middle of town. The day is saved. The Bariaur cheer around you, and as the person on the flying carpet lands, the throngs surround them and lift them up onto their shoulders.
Them?
What?
Yeah.
Them?
So
Am I
We
not
got
grappled
3
anymore?
out of
Do I
3
have to climb
kills
out?
on that motherfucker.
yes. So here's the thing.
Wow. Wow.
They
Whatever.
the tracker for the amount of damage done goes up per character. Dresden had 48 points of damage done to the big guy, which is the most out of any of your party.
And I was down for most of the fight.
Yes. The Bone Warrior had 50. So they beat you by 2 points.
Wait, this isn't part of the race, is it?
Yeah, that was part of the race.
That was
You were racing to see who can do the most damage to the world.
Oh, sorry, I got you. Oh, if I'd only hit once, we'd have won.
If you had hit twice, you would have been above their score.
Well,
Damn.
I don't care. I survived. That's
Anyway,
really...
they the villagers go to the mouth of the giant eel and rip out one of its massive like 3 foot long teeth and hand it to the Bone Warrior as part of their proof of the kill, essentially. That's combat. We want to go with.
Can I pickpocket it from him?
It'd be pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
So
While
let's not pick-
the glory was not ours, we know our role in this fight was insurmountable. And
I'm gonna turn and like lift. I'm like as she says that, I whip around and like hold the tip of my spear up to her throat, and just like barely able to speak. I'm just like, shut up, just shut up, and then proceed
Very
to collapse
well.
onto the floor.
All right.
Um,
I'll be quiet now.
all right. So, with the day saved and Grakenok no longer in danger from the whirlwyrm attacks, we can fast forward to your return to Glorium.
Oh,
Unless anyone has anything else they want to do. So
Did we get a rest?
I'd like. Can I climb out from under the bulk of this dead creature?
yeah, you're gonna have a long
you.
rest after everything's said. and
Okay.
done.
Constricted.
So I just really
In terms of that,
how long does it take me to disguise myself?
Yeah, it depends on what you're using.
I have a
in terms of
what is it? Disguise.
Leon says that
I have costume clothes and a disguise kit.
I was going to take it, but
Let's see.
keeping just in case.
Let's see. How long do you want to take? That's the question.
I want to walk into one of these houses, dress up like a Glorium
Mr.
noble,
Bo- Mr.
and then
Bones.
come and lie to Mr. Bones here.
uh, okay.
Please, please.
So
It's gonna be so fun.
so what does a Glorium noble look like to you?
I'm thinking about the like I got like bones in my hair from my victories, and my clothes look. I have lots of furs on.
Sure.
And I paint war paint on my cheeks, and I just want to look not like the nice little bard that was fighting alongside them a moment ago.
Okay, and are you doing this while you're still in Grakenok, or are you doing this?
In
after
Grakenok.
Okay, so you have like maybe 5 minutes.
I
put
think I
on
can do
makeup.
it.
So let's go do so. So you have proficiency in disguise, kids. I think you do probably.
I do.
So roll that with disadvantage.
Disadvantage!
Yeah, charisma. Disadvantage because it takes you. It's gonna take you 5 minutes to put this outfit together and not look ridiculous.
I'll be. Daramar's going to use this opportunity to go to the bathroom.
Okay. Daramar stumbles off to the outhouse.
Is it... How do I roll that?
So when you click on the disguise kit proficiency. on
Oh,
the left-hand side,
disadvantage. Got it. Okay, sorry. It was asking me to do something.
Yeah, and it should be charisma, right?
Yeah.
Well, with all your modifications, you got a 10. So,
Is that good?
so what do you say to the bone warrior?
Okay. So I'd like to walk up and say, "Our gracious hero, how you have brought honor to Graken in your heroic display of bravery. Might I deliver your prize to your quarters so you may celebrate without concern for its safety?"
They look at you and raise an eyebrow and say, "I think you might want to rejoin your party."
You mean, was my disguise not good enough?
Absolutely not.
Roll
There's
bad.
no
Wait,
way
but
a 10 is good.
I have a die that I can re-roll to make a skill check a success.
No.
I do!
Not with that. Not with that roll.
With my soul knife psionic power?
I don't think you have any shit left, right?
No, that was my bardic inspiration. This is the other one
Okay.
that I can. Wait, it's
What
right
does
here.
it say? Let's figure out what it says.
Psi bolstered knack. When your non-psionic training fails you, your psionic power can help. If you fail an ability check using a skill or tool with which you have proficiency, you can roll one psionic energy die and add the number rolled to the check, potentially turning a failure into a success.
Okay. What is your psionic energy dice?
My is a.
Is it a D6?
What level am I?
Or D8?
I'm.
Oh, D6. Are we fighting again?
No.
It's a D6.
Okay, so roll a D6 and see what happens.
Okay.
We're going to be fighting again.
I won it.
15. Yeah, they still beat you.
Fuck.
They
Fine.
rolled pretty high on their insight. Unfortunately.
It would have been cool. I pout back to the thing.
Okay.
Get on
They're
the
looking at you
boat.
like, how did she change so quickly? That's very impressive, actually. But yeah.
I'm gonna look over to Daramar, like, from the floor and just, like, ask for help getting back to the ship.
Well, I'm a little worse for wear, but I'm better off than he is. So together, the Walking Wounded will try and make our way back to the ship.
You are better off than he is by 1 point.
Woo, we can hobble our way back together.
Yeah, we're hurting. My ribs feel broken.
My everything is broken.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty, so
Here, let's walk together.
Dresden was teetering back and forth on the fence of life.
yeah,
Dude, I was 2-2, like.
you watch as you guys kind of like trundle back to your ship. The flying carpet with the Bone Warrior on it flies overhead, and they're waving to the crowd as they pass.
Oh
I'm
man.
If I'd been up for one more turn, I would have.
I think another round of
aimed my
construction would have
crossbow.
killed me for sure.
I just want to say,
We only had
if I
that
did
one
the
turn to
most
kill that
damage
thing.
of all of us, I was only alive for 2 turns.
That's crazy.
Yes.
I was
Hey,
trying.
hey,
Same.
Kava, before you wait, what happened? Oh,
I'm
get the
just
owl.
going back to that.
Get the
Oh.
owl.
Ow!
No, the owl follows us. It's
The owl's around for
8
8 hours.
Owl's like, yeah.
The owl's
In my
hanging out
Pokeball right now.
in your Pokeball.
Well, wait, but we went back to the main map here.
Yes, you did.
So can we
Okay.
just say that the owl flew in the air alongside the ship
Sure.
as we made our way back to Glorium?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Dad's so worried about the
Can we
owl.
long rest?
You could ride on it if you want to.
I
I'm
don't
gonna-
want to do anything but sleep
I-
right now.
I'm gonna ride on it because I hate boats.
Okay.
Um, I want.
You
to,
like you feel safer on a flying owl?
Yeah, I get seasick because I'm an archer and I like my focus. And if
Oh.
I'm moving around all the time, I'm gonna throw up.
Please don't.
That's something you also missed last time.
Oh, okay. So do we click long rest or do we just automatically reset everything?
You can
wait,
click long rest if you want to. We're gonna go
on the
ahead and
boat
finish.
ride back.
I'm clicking long rest.
Kostra is kind of trying to sit next to Dresden, and she kind of like leans over and says, "You fought beautifully today.
Oh,
Wow,
You're no stranger to pain, are you?"
that was a good question.
Was Kostra like into the spear to the throat or something?
I mean, he appreciates the swift dispatch of evil.
Yeah.
He was dead the whole fight.
She goes, "May I?" And her hand glows as she offers a lay on hands for Dresden. No,
Dresden.
nothing.
Dresden.
the response from.
Where's he at? Maybe he went to the bathroom.
He might
Oh.
not want to pay.
Does he not hear this?
He might not. Have,
Dude, what? He's gonna be disappointed.
do it after the victory, Grakenok. How about that?
No, it's gotta be on the boat ride.
It's got to be on the boat ride. I don't know if he's going to
He's
accept that or
listening to
not.
me.
I don't know if we can pause for this.
No, Kostra says this, and Dresden straight up like exhausted, like passed out in the chair, does not
He
hear.
might be.
Okay,
like,
so
just passed out.
he's sleeping on the
Wait,
boat
was my
ride.
mic muted?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
my god. I was just muted. I was responding.
Okay, what did you say?
Sorry. I like Dresden, clearly uncomfortable at the touch of a woman, goes, pain is pain, and like is clearly super nervous. But he lets her do the lay on hands, but like kind of scoots away after. Daniel, for reference, in Menzo Baronzon, women are like the ruling class, and men are basically slaves and just like beaten constantly with whips and stuff. This is like canonically in the books.
Drow
Yeah,
society.
and this is
Yeah.
why my healing touch and kind words are
Terrifying.
yes.
Yeah. So that's like why I'm reacting that way. It's a story purpose.
She heals him for 20 hit points.
Ooh.
And she says, I'm glad you made it out of Mesobarenzon. That place I've only heard bad tales of.
You can see he like kind of shuts down, clearly never ready to tell anyone, or at least not yet ready to tell anyone what he went through growing up or how he got away. But like he just kind of nods in acquiescence of like what she's saying, and then like kind of like shifts over to almost like to lay down and rest.
Even though these outlands are full of peril and evil, I think I prefer it out here. Would you agree?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of pretty things and a lot of shiny things for me to get, so have not too bad of a time. Other than the almost dying, but what's new?
You almost.
I
died.
hope you would. I truly wish you would forgive me for the my past life's transgressions, and I know you feel complicated ways about him, but I would hope that you wouldn't hold me too accountable for his misdeeds, whatever they were.
You see, like, Dresden's shoulders slump, and just a tear, like, kind of starts rolling down his cheek, and he's like, transgressions? No. Silver Fox was... He treated me like an equal, but he didn't... He understood, and then he's just gonna, like, stop talking, kind of shut down.
I see. Your silence says much, my friend. I hope we can become friends. Truly, in the time being, and the adventures we have yet ahead. Rest easy now. And she gets up and kind of heads to the bow of the boat.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, upon your arrival back in Glorium, you see that as you kind of walk through to the center of town, you can already see that the The celebration is underway. The townsfolk of Glorium are celebrating their new hero, who they have given a number of rewards to. You can see the bone hero sitting at the head of a long table, drinking from a silver drinking horn and wearing a brand new cloak that is embroidered with patterns of Bariaurs on it.
Does he have the talon on him?
Whatever.
He's wearing it as a necklace.
Let's go beat his ass.
The fang is displayed prominently on the table as a centerpiece.
I think we should beat his ass.
I think we should be happy to be alive.
Toaster raises a glass of mead in the warrior's honor and says, "Here, here."
Kosher, no, we don't like him.
What? He fought well. She fought well.
She fought well.
I'll lift a glass of wine to Kostra and say, "To surviving."
Yes. My faith carried me through that one for sure. And she raises a glass to you as well and sips.
So did my goddamn force field. Nobody talking about that.
What a brilliant. Well, would we have really known what happened?
Hey, way to throw a figurine.
She thinks it was fucking her god saving her.
Yeah. But it was me.
The divine grace of Bahamut graces me.
Yeah.
Right. Tirza, the kind of the mayor of town, comes over to your group and says, "I heard a lot about the adventures you went on and your assistance in defeating the whirlwyrms that were attacking. And while they are hero for the day, you are still heroes here in Glorium, at least for now. So, if you'd like to partake of the feast, feel free."
Oh, we're partaking of the feast, all right.
Excellent. She claps you on the shoulder, probably sends a pang through your broken body.
Well, I'm gonna change into my fine clothes and enjoy the afternoon. When you survive a battle and you survive death, it's time to celebrate.
Yeah, there is.
So I'm definitely gonna take advantage of it.
Wine and cooked meats and all manner of...
and more wine, and some cooked meats, and then some more wine.
And bread, and all that fun stuff.
And maybe a little gambling.
Yeah, goat cheese, all that fun stuff. Sometime during the festivities, Bakal, the captain of the courier, comes up to your group and says, "Well, I'd like to thank you for the adventure you brought me on. That was quite the thing to witness."
Yeah, glad you made it.
Yes, well.
Well, I did my part, but you guys are the ones that were on the front line, so as a thank you, I'd like to give you these things here. And he holds out 3 feathers from the courier.
Aww.
I want
I take a feather.
I want Dresden, Daramar, and Lucy to roll me D100s, please.
To roll what?
D100s.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. 10. Great. Mine is just a real. It's just
Good deeds are the only reward I need.
It's just a normal feather.
Nice.
No, it just determines which kind of feather you get. So,
Oh, okay.
on an 86, yours, Dresden's feather turns into a silver tree with roots and branches in equal measure.
Okay.
On
Well,
a
how
10,
are we gonna take that with us?
well, it's a brooch. It's like a brooch.
Oh. Oh. I see.
Daramar, yours turns into a excuse me, a golden anchor. And Lucy, on a 96, yours turns into a coiled whip.
Hey.
Copper-colored coiled whip. So,
Are these equivalent to something in the compendium?
these are Qual's feather tokens. If you want to look up Qual's feather tokens, you got an anchor, a tree, and a whip, respectively.
Feather token tree.
I know what the whip does. The whip is pretty good. I don't know what the other ones do. The anchor is
basically-
you use an action to touch the token to a boat or ship. For the next 24 hours, the vessel can't be moved by any means. Touching the token to the vessel again ends the effect. There you go.
The tree is a non-magical oak tree that's 60 feet tall, 5 feet in diameter, and 20 feet, and then the branches are 20 feet in radius. Just appears.
So you can spawn a tree.
What's qual?
Hell
How do you
yeah.
spell qual?
Now, is this is the
Q
one time
U
used, is it?
On your own
AAL.
shade.
QUAAL.
Qual's feather
Damn.
token. Here we go.
That's cool.
This whip goes hard as hell.
Yeah, the whip is basically a spiritual weapon.
That's cool.
It's a modified spiritual weapon. It doesn't require
It's on-
concentration or
On your own shade, Dresden.
anything else.
True.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
The captain says,
It's essentially boat LoJack.
yeah, basically.
That's,
So you
that's,
can-
that's all it is.
You can anchor any ship you want forever.
Can I sell
Never
it?
move. Yeah, you can sell it if you find a merchant. You can sell.
I'm not interested in it. Well, I'm going to take it because it's a reward and he likes those things. So he's going to consider it a trophy for a job well done. So he'll hang on to it, but I don't know what he's going to do.
Sure.
So for you guys who don't know, apparently if I attach it to a boat or ship, for the next day the vessel cannot be moved by any means. It's literally anchored in place.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of fun.
And I can take it and then the token disappears.
If you ever find a boat again,
Right.
I mean, whatever.
it is what it is.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Whatever. That's what you get for
Anyway.
rolling a 10.
The the festivities go on throughout the rest of the day and into the later hours at night. After you all awaken, some of you hungover, depending on how much you decided to drink. You are you are no longer heroes of the day, and everyone seems to have moved on from your victory, as is the nature of Glorium. And you now have one more location to go to. When your trip
Daramar
ends
wakes
there.
up to discover that at some point during the night, he doesn't remember how he lost 54 gold in a gambling.
Very well.
So I'm reducing his gold, and he's not too happy, but he sort of shrugs and goes, "Well, that's what you get for drinking wine, you idiot."
I
Wine and
I
mead.
pet my owl.
Not a good mix. Your owl
Pet my
has turned
owl?
back
Owl's
into yeah. Your owl has
No!
turned back into a
Party.
figurine.
It's partying
Oh,
with
wait.
us.
He's a giant owl.
hours.
Everybody's going to freak out,
It's
especially
Yeah.
little goat people.
Is a giant owl that turned back into a figurine after 8 hours.
Yeah.
So
Can I play
I
for
wanted to
tips
give
at
him
the
a shot.
party?
sure, make me a performance check.
Yay.
Okay.
Damn.
Roll me 2d6.
Nice.
Okay.
Great. You get 6 silver pieces.
Cool.
Oh, that's nice. Daramar does know some songs, so he might have.
Sure. And
sang
there was
along with
much
the group as They
rejoicing.
sang a song. There was
Kostra
much
enjoyed
rejoicing.
the drink, but she didn't get drunk.
No, she wouldn't. Would she?
Kostra is immune to poison.
Right.
No, she was.
She's-
She didn't get.
Well,
She got buzzed maybe off of
she's
one.
not Wolverine.
She had
She
she had
kinda
a
is.
ceremonial cup of victory mead, and that was it for her.
Kostra's paladin powers make her immune to the to disease and poison,
Oh.
I believe. Your aura.
Cool.
Your aura makes you immune
Whatever.
to certain things.
That she can never get drunk, I guess.
Well, I don't know if it makes you immune to the poison condition. You'd have to double check the aura, but
Wait, what aura?
aura of protection, I think.
No, I don't think
It's
so.
a 7th level paladin aura.
Oh
Either that or it's something else. I don't know.
no, it doesn't say that.
Is it divine
aura
health?
of
Maybe it's divine
protection?
health.
Nope.
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up because I'm curious.
Nope.
Anyway, you guys all gather your things, nursing your various levels of hungoverness, and return to your castle for the day. So you have one more location left, and that is Cursed. Cursed is the last location you must visit to reclaim the Mimir's memories. I'm
Damn.
assuming that's where your next needle is pointing.
Yes.
I'm down.
Immune to disease only, not poison. Sounds good. Okay. All right. So,
Do we need to make any pit stops to sell our treasure?
I was.
I'm
What do we
going
know
to.
about
Here's what I'm going to do.
Zout?
Hang on. I will give you 1 second. So, think of questions you want to ask or anything else you want to do along the way. I'm going to pause the recording and go to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll come back to that.
All right.
I literally sent Garrett a message saying I'm gonna whisper this last one and I'm gonna intentionally fail it. It's really funny.
Tired of this fucking guy.
It was just like, oh yeah, just kidding. We're going back into it.
Okay, I am back. Let's go. Does anyone want to do anything over the 10 days it's going to take to get to Cursed?
And we were talking
Let's
about
redo that conversation, Daniel.
What?
We should
Let's
redo
redo
that
it.
conversation. Yeah, it's,
No. Oh yeah, because it wasn't on the recording.
yeah, it wasn't recording.
Oh god. What did I say?
You're
I get it.
Oh,
Dear
my
monk.
backstory. She's helping him with his Draconic. Trying to get a little closer to him, get him to feel more comfortable around her.
Yeah, and like as they're talking about Draconic and practicing, Dresden asks her where the Draconic ancestry in her and like where it comes from, and like what her story is with that.
She says, well, long ago, one of my ancestors fell in love with the dragon, and the dragon fell in love with her, and he passed on his magic through their progeny, and every so often in my bloodline, the Draconic forces reveal themselves and bestow upon the individual great power. And I was so lucky to be
So
one of so special, so lucky to be the scion of my ancestors' power.
And Dresden just starts laughing like a little too hard. Maybe it almost seems a little forced. But he's like, my friend Foxy would have hated you.
I suppose he would. I mean, I do wonder what would cause such a hate for all dragonkind. There are some many good dragons in the world.
Well,
I come from one of them.
Well, they killed his whole family and like everyone he ever knew.
Oh my goodness.
I was gonna say that's not our story to tell, but yeah.
Wowzers.
Well, actually, funny story. When I was very young,
A funny story.
Funny story.
it's actually quite sad. Actually, my entire village was destroyed by a frost dragon, with scales the white as snow. When I was very young, I was only taken in by monks of Bakhmut to a secret monastery in the mountains near the village, and that is how I survived. And it was then that the monks realized that I had been given the gift of dragon blood, and I take it as Bahamut telling me to live a life of righteousness and glory and end all influence of evil fiends and Tiamat everywhere throughout the world. And hopefully one day I could metamorphosize into a true paladin of Bahamut, the Platinum Dragon.
Well, your story's a lot cooler than mine, I'll definitely say for sure.
What kind of monastery did you grow up in?
Well, not the fun kind. I'll say that. I'll never go back there. You couldn't make me.
I would never make you.
No. Well, there have been those who have tried, and there are those who are no longer with us, and any more who wish to try to force me back to that place will meet the same.
Very well. Your grammar could use some work in Draconic. It's Yar Stur. You have to pronounce the rolling R's correctly.
I ever since a fight with a barmaid and Menzo Berganzon, my tongue doesn't work like that.
You've got half a tongue.
Yeah, dude.
Your tongue was cut in half long-wise.
No, it's like the bottom part that connects your tongue to like your bottom of your mouth.
Oh,
Oh,
no!
That part's gone.
He just doesn't have that.
Yeah, it's been cut, so like he can't roll his R's.
How would that affect your speech?
Whoa!
Who's this motherfucker on my screen?
I like him.
What is that little monkey with one eye?
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's a Bariaur.
No, what's the monkey with one eye?
I don't know what the monkey is.
I want one.
I could not tell you.
What is that?
He's got a lot of good shit on him. Let's rob him.
That's what a Bariaur looks like.
What is that?
Bro.
While you guys were doing
That looks like that bird we saw.
What?
Oh, okay. I thought that was like a beak, and like that was an eye, and that was like a turkey neck. I thought it was like a really fucked up turkey.
Oh. That's so weird. Oh, we killed that motherfucker a long time ago.
That's that flail.
One top the best.
Oh, that fucking flail.
That flail, man.
Wait, don't you have that?
No.
No, I threw it in the fire and destroyed it
No, the
after we
whip,
defeated him.
no. The whip melted into shadow.
Oh, that's right. I was going to destroy it. But I couldn't.
Took care of that
I am going to, on the trip, study up on Menzo Berganzon, try and understand more about Dresden, and I'm going to continue my studies on, as much as I can, on the creatures and the races and the denizens of these lands, so I can not be surprised.
So the
Dragons, I'm interested in the dragon conversation because to me, dragons are fables and nobody knows if they were ever real. So for people to talk about having known them, seen them, and the things they did is fascinating, but I wonder if they're not misguided or they mistaken some other creature like the eels we fought. There's giant eels in Daramar's world, but dragons, no. There are no dragons in his world. So he wonders if this is all some sort of weird delusion. But he won't second guess him. He doesn't have any place to put this information.
So the library only really has information about the outer planes in it. You're not going to be able to find any kind of information about specific material plane stuff, unfortunately. I mean, yeah, there wouldn't really be. Most of the information in the library is about the outer planes itself, like where the gate towns lead to, essentially.
I want to read up on Cursed.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Good
There's
idea.
no information on Cursed in the library. You
Really?
can read about
None?
the place where Cursed goes to, but not Cursed itself.
Is there any information on the Pokeball that's just north of Cursed?
No, that's a design on the map. That's not an actual thing.
Okay.
Looks like a guardian from Breath of the Wild.
It looks like a minion with like a single monocle, spectacle.
Well, where does
strap.
Cursed go?
Cursed goes to
Cursed goes to-
the plane of
doesn't
Carceri, the prison dimension of Carceri.
Oh,
Prison
great.
dimension. Carceri.
Hey, let's
Meaning-
go to Hopeless.
It's called the Tartarian Depths of Carceri, also known as Tartarus. It's an outer plane
But
of the
it's
Great
not
Wheel
on the-
cosmology, representing alignments between chaotic evil and neutral evil.
So just evil.
It is a plane of contention between the warring demons and devils, but few of those interlopers will challenge the native Demodans who live there. There are 6 layers of Tartarus, seemingly infinite number of worlds arranged like a string of pearls stretching into the air-filled void. In the top layer, which is where the portal leads, each orb is about the size of the prime material world. So essentially, each layer is its own, like, separate world in and of itself. Like, descends downward into further depths of madness and despair.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, not a great place to visit on a vacation. Okay. So I'm going to find Karsiri on here. We will start over there. Okay. Karsiri. So, God damn it. Somebody's watching Manslaughter over there. Damn it, Manslayer. Okay. So, as you're walking across the lower half of the Outlands. By the way, Kelso, can you please fix echo?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Please and thank you. The landscape of the southern part of your map, whatever region this area is on the map of the Outlands, becomes more and more desolate, chaotic, and less green than previous locations you visited before. As you get closer to Cursed, the odor of rusty metal stings every breath. Ahead lies the gate town of Cursed, a dismal-looking community surrounded by an imposing wall. Hulking sentries mind the barrier and oversee an open gate into town. As you near the gate town, your Mimir chimes, and its eye sockets flicker like a dying candle flame.
Ooh.
Wait, who's attuned to Mimir now?
Me. I was just gonna say, guys, Mimir's got something in his eyes.
Well, perhaps you could wipe them?
I shake it a little bit. Hey, what's going on?
His eyes are flickering.
Well, I throw up the Mimir.
Okay. Mimir floats near you.
Mimir!
What'd you say?
Said Mimir, what's going on?
I don't know. What is going on?
Why are you flickering?
I detect the presence of an extraplanar gate nearby.
Oh,
As he
Oh.
has done for every other gate town. He
Oh.
reacts when he gets close to it.
I thought it was. Okay, so let's look around.
Sure. So I will say you have not entered the city yet. If you're parking your castle, I'm assuming, and going in.
yeah.
Okay.
That is a 100% D&D question.
I have to ask.
That does not. That sentence will never be said outside.
Things
We
happen
should park it in
when
a safe
things
location.
Just everybody remember where we parked.
happen. Everyone remember
So we
where we
don't
parked
lose
the
it.
castle.
We're in section B4.
Right.
Okay. As you approach the gate into town, there are two maleficents that are guarding the gate.
Do what?
Maleficents.
Maleficents?
These are the demon elephants that you play baseball with,
Oh, right.
but heavily armored and guarding the gate into town.
Uh-huh.
As you approach, they pay you no mind. They just keep an eye on you, and you are allowed to proceed into the city unhassled, should you wish.
Okay.
I would like who has a passive perception of 16 or higher.
Me.
I think just Lucy.
How do I know?
Probably Lucy.
Passive
Passive
perception
perception
score
is-
is under your ability scores on the left-hand side of your page.
Yeah, I got 15.
Mine is 17.
It says passive wisdom perception.
Oh,
Passive?
Yes.
Oh, passive. Wisdom. 12?
Oh, I have 11.
Okay, so Lucy's the only one.
What happened to your mic, Anna?
Lucy,
I-
you are the only one who picks this up, but the community's gates have bars only on the outside, as if they are designed to keep people inside rather than out.
let's stop. Let's stop. And then I point out I silently point out the bars to them.
What do they do?
There's bars that look as though they're meant to keep people in.
Well, the place is called Cursed.
Can I try? I'm curious if it's like, because if it's just a gate, then like I could just like Misty step through. But I'm like curious if there's like magic on them. Can I use detect magic to find that out?
Sure. Yeah. Burn a spell slot for detect magic. You certainly can.
Okay. Or should
you-
I use identify?
Identify requires you to touch things.
Can I touch the bars?
I mean, you can, yeah. It'd take you a minute to cast the spell in another spell slot, or if you, I don't know, bards have ritual casting, right?
Um,
I think they do. Check your spell
one
casting.
object that you must touch the casting of the spell. Casting time 1 minute.
Check
yeah.
your spell casting feature in your core page. Should have a section about ritual casting if you have ritual casting.
Oh, okay. 1 sec. Oh, if it has a ritual tag, then I can cast it.
Yeah. So identify
As a
and
ritual.
detect magic are both ritual spells, which means you can take 10 minutes and cast the spell for free.
Hey guys, let's chill here for a second. We're just gonna stand at the gate inconspicuously, and I am going to ritually cast Identify.
Sure. So identify gets you like what spells affected, etc., etc. You learn its properties and how to use them, blah blah blah. The gates are magically enchanted. There is a I guess it would be an abjuration enchantment on it that essentially is a barrier around town. Prevents teleportation out.
Got it. My
makes
fear.
Makes sense.
Can I,
Among other things, there are alarm spells that are set up at the gates entrances and such.
What can we see about people walking around, or I'm looking for signs of military presence or authority or anything like that?
You are looking at the most dismal, empty community you have ever seen in your life. It looks like a fucking ghost town. What little people you would see walking around are wearing hoods. They all look suspicious. They all look like they're hiding something, and they want to be left alone.
Okay.
There are bars on every window. There are locks on every door, except for those who are too poor to afford them.
Kostra marches up to a suspicious individual.
into the gate?
Wait, you didn't cast your fucking spell yet?
To identify it, yeah. I can't turn it off.
Wait,
You
what
can't
did it say?
turn the effect of the gates off.
I can't turn the effect off. The gate is magically attuned to keep people in, basically.
If you go in, there is no getting out.
Well, then I just shout and beckon to them to come here. You there! Here! Come here!
Are we
I have
outside?
questions.
They kind of like look at you, and they put their hood up and scurry away into an alley and just run away.
Yeah, we're not going to get a warm welcome in this place, Kostra.
This is like really cheery music for fucking Cursed. Hold on.
Because I'm not used to warmth anyway. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Damn it.
Bothered your ancestors. Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah, bothered your village. Ooh.
Damn.
Cold sure bothered my village.
Damn.
Hardcore.
What do we want to do, y'all? Because I feel
Well-
like going in there is massively suspicious.
If it's the way to end our quest and find. I mean, we haven't found Rome yet.
Should we leave our valuables at the castle?
Perhaps our
Mike?
quarry is trapped in this very place and they couldn't get out.
Perhaps this place is the trap and the gate is on the other side of it and we need to go around.
Well, we have to find out where the portal is then. If the portal is nearby, we go there. If the portal is inside this place, then what choice do we have?
I have a feeling we don't have much of a
guards.
choice.
Ooh.
No one's
Get our
taken our
information
weapons.
and then find a way
Let's
to
ask
escape.
the guards
this
if the
prison.
portal is inside here or not.
I mean, we haven't been disarmed like in other towns we visited.
I shout at one of the Elephantor. What are they called?
Maleficents.
Manifants?
Maleficents.
You there, fiend!
Maleficents.
Hey,
What manner of place is this? What manner of magic is on these bars? Speak!
It's none of your business. Move along.
Ignore her. I just need to
Quite
know,
our
is the
business.
portal? Like, that's all we're really here for.
You will answer me or taste my blade.
Whoa.
Crusher.
Alright, shut up.
Okay. Ignore my friend. They're just tired from a long journey. What do you want to do? Pick a fight? What's wrong with you?
I care not for these fiends. They don't look so tough.
Yeah, it's not them I'm worried about. It's
I've
the
been
other
trying to ask him if
500
the
that are going to
portal's
come
in here
storming
or
out
not.
of the walls.
We
if
need
start a fight.
information. And
Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get it. Just try not to pick a fight for 5 minutes. Can I use any?
Her sword was like
charisma?
halfway out of her scabbard, and she.
I know. Yeah, I'm gently put my hand on top of her hand and go, no, hold on. Let's try and talk to them first.
Have it your way.
I'm gonna try a little charisma.
She's
Gentlemen.
got no charisma.
Gentlemen, we're looking for information only. We don't mean to cause a scene. We'll be in and out of your hair in no time. We're looking for the portal leading to whatever that word was that the DM said about 5 minutes ago.
These fiends deserve no respect.
Incarceratory land.
If you want information, go in and get it. I'm not here to answer questions.
Well, we're hoping to know. Just point me in a direction. Where is the portal? Do you know where it is? Do you know someone who knows where it is?
He points inside the city.
All right, let's go inside the city then. I mean, nobody wants to talk to us. They're
No.
scurrying away. I don't really see an
Absolutely.
immediate
Dresden takes it
danger.
at face value and walks through the gate.
Alright, Dresden's inside.
Yeah,
Let's go in.
Ostra
We're not
goes
gonna
with
find
her- Goes with him.
I love being
She
method
knows
of
that the only way
plot moving.
forward.
Well, I go with you because I have the Mimir, so.
I guess I go with.
Let me do this. I don't think I have the art handout for this place, but I do have art of it.
Kelso, I feel like I'm kind of betraying Lucy by like starting to become friends with.
Sorry, I
Kostra.
couldn't hear what you said. What?
I feel like I'm kind of betraying Lucy by starting to become friends with Kostra.
It's okay. Lucy's only kind of butthurt about it.
There you go. So in the art channel, this is what the gate looks like as you approach.
Oh yeah, I walk straight through that. No questions asked.
It's like a Mad Max nightmare.
No, for real.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
look, you have to go into the land of the enemy in order to defeat them sometimes, so what are we going to do? What other choice do we have? We got to go in.
Sure. Okay. So, as you enter Cursed and begin to walk across the dry, cracked ground, the rest of the town is just as desolate as it looks from the outside. There are a number of cheering figures or suspicious individuals that peer at you from alleyways. There is, let's see. There is one individual who's you notice is like watching you from an alleyway, whose eyes are just visible under the cloak and like little burning, like glowing yellow eyes that then turn into several pairs of eyes. and then melt away into the darkness, never to be seen from again.
Okay.
There is one guy who is locked in a public pillory, who is yelling at people about the conspiracy and how they'll never let us out and we're all going to die.
Can I break the lock on the pillar?
You could try.
I would like to try.
Sure. You walk over. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Oh God. Daramar's going to say to no one in particular out loud, "What the hell is she doing?"
Fair enough. Kostra walks over, slashes the lock off the pillory. The guy immediately jumps up and like runs screaming into town. And one of the other people like nearby who was like about to throw a tomato at him just like dejectedly looks and goes, "Fucking ruined my fun." Drops the tomatoes on the ground, which are all rotten, and he walks off in another direction.
Well, better than being locked in public embarrassment.
Dresden picks up one
She's
of the
gonna
raw
get us
tomatoes
killed.
and just like kind of tosses it up and down like a baseball as he's walking through the streets.
Sure.
The rotten
It
tomato?
turns to mush
Yep.
in your hands. Doesn't look like a
Coaster-
baseball.
Coaster
as much as
climbs
it
on
does a
top of-
puddle of goop.
Great.
Costa climbs on top of the pillory and
Great. It's the best response to that. Great. Fantastic.
Costa climbs up top of the pillar and raises her blade, and points to any citizens with just nearby with her shining sword, and she says, "Any civilian brave enough to give us information that we need to escape this place can join us in their liberation.
There is
Come forth."
there is half a second of pause before what meager crowd was around in the first place begins to laugh and boo you. One of them says, "Fuck off," and then they throw a tomato at you.
I think tomato and throw it at- I also throw
Let's
it
get
at-
out of
Does
here.
does a 16 hit you?
No, it does not.
Okay.
I
Can I
slice
also
half
throw
of
a tomato?
Bounce off your
Dodge.
shield.
Dodging tomatoes. We're dodging tomatoes. Let's get out of here.
Wait. I would like to throw a tomato.
Not funny.
Hey,
Yeah,
do
okay,
the
that's
Funny.
do the
What's
missile
what would
thing,
the
monk,
attack roll be to throw a tomato?
No, you gotta
it's
grab
a
the
dexterity
tomato.
check.
and throw the tomato
Just
back.
dexterity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're throwing it at Kostra, not him.
I'm throwing it at Kostra.
Oh, you're throwing it at Kostra?
I'm throwing one at Kostra as well,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. It's a dexterity plus your proficiency. Yeah, that'll
Doesn't
work.
23?
It's plus, yeah, 23.
Oh,
23.
that hits.
Yeah, so just a tomato comes sailing in and just pelts you in the chest.
And then, yeah, Dresden's just rolling on the floor, fucking laughing. Like, you can see that it wasn't, like, super ill-intentioned. It was clearly in good fun.
No, there's
the
nothing fun
townspeople
about this.
the townspeople cheer at your embarrassment and then sulk off to do other things.
Coaster climbs down from the pillory. Her face is completely unchanged, except that it is a couple shades redder.
Is that from the tomato or for the embarrassment?
Yes.
You can't tell.
Well,
Dresden, like,
tomato's
slap.
probably black goop at this point.
Dresden slaps her on the back and just kind of laughs again.
All right. I think Daramar's going to try and exert a little influence here and say, all right, enough of this. We have to stay together if we're going to get out of this place. Look around us. This place is designed to keep people in. No one wants to talk to us. Let's get our business done. Let's stay close together and stop messing around.
Whatever you say, Chicken Mark.
In here yet? Can I go test the gate if it'll let me back out?
How do you want to do that?
Chicken
Walk
Mar,
off
Lord
it.
of the Chickens.
If you try to leave, two Maleficents as well as several other guys on top of the walls all point weapons at you. Say, back in.
I put my hands up and walk back in.
What? They don't look so tough.
We don't need to fight them now. We need to fight them after we found the portal.
I wasn't trying to leave. Just
We
wanted
just
to
don't-
know what happened.
We don't want to leave right now. We want to go inside and find the portal and then decide.
This
Yeah,
is
we got-
true. But no one will talk to us. How are we going to find this place?
I say we walk around. Plus, we have Mimir. He detected the presence of it. Maybe he can help us out.
Detective
Yeah.
Magic help find the gate?
And you know what? I have a little money on me. That's usually a pretty good. Inspires people to talk. We could try that.
And detect magic to find the gate.
I could sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, I mean, technically yes, but also there is a specific spell used to detect extraplanar portals that you do
That's
not
true.
have.
True.
So,
All right. Well, I guess we better start. We better split up, gang.
Split up in groups.
No, let's not split the party.
I'll go with Dresden.
everyone, Shaggy go with Scooby.
Yeah. Hey,
Fred,
who's Scooby?
Fred, Velma, and Daphne will go up to the bedrooms.
God, yeah.
And Velma and Daphne will go to the bedroom.
Yep.
Shaggy and Scooby will go get high in the
Shaggy and
kitchen.
Scooby will go to the spooky basement.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I will say this. Make a survival check, just to navigate your way through town.
Damn.
Who? All of us?
All of us, or
Whoever wants to.
Well,
Nice.
No.
we should all do it.
Yes.
I'm not gonna. This is gonna
Yes.
be bad.
Dresden's very familiar with horrible prison places.
Yep.
Yeah.
He just instinctually knows
Might
his
as
way
well.
around.
It's like, yep, this is how we do this.
That's the torture chamber.
He knows his way. He's been to prison. This isn't his first time being to prison.
That too.
Kelso, your microphone is also now not picking up your voice again. I know I said
Sorry, I
fix the
turned
echo.
it off to cut down the echo.
I know it's a
Okay.
weird like catch-22 we got going on where I can hear us talk sometimes over your microphone, but also I then can't hear you. If you have the option to push to talk, that would be a good idea.
Okay. On it.
Find a keybind, and then when you hold down that button, you'll be able to talk and activate your microphone. Okay, so it does not take super long to find the gate. Most of you rolled above a 10 or higher on survival. So you, at the center of town, which is where you guys were headed anyway, I would assume, first place you would check, there is a rusty metal arch filled with swirling crimson sands and echoing with anguished wails, which, I mean, from its appearance alone, you know to be the gate to Carceri. Currently, there is a little bit of a struggle, as there is a human man being dragged by this like hulking demon creature with spikes coming out of its back, wearing plates of rusted metal over its limbs. As he's being dragged by this demonic creature toward the portal. Clearly, this thing is intending to throw him inside.
You stop.
Dresden takes off, like no word said, just like full sprint at this creature.
Ghostro's joining them, trying to get them to stop.
Oh God. I'm gonna.
Unhand him.
I'm gonna unsheath my two-handed greatsword and take a deep sigh and wait and see what happens.
Yeah. I'm not trying to save the person. I'm trying to stop Dresden and Kostra.
Oh, I'm trying to save the guy.
Where's the manacles?
I just don't want my homies to get tossed into the portal. I'm just backup.
Where's the rope of entanglement?
I got it.
Why are you working against us all
We
the
may
time?
need to use it again.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. You know what? Note to self: never bring a paladin to a prison.
Paladin and an
Yeah, 'cause there's not
ex-slave.
three of it. If you give
So,
a paladin
like-
a cookie,
Yeah, and a former slave, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give a
You
paladin
have
a
a
cookie,
paladin
still
and an
want to free the slaves.
ex-slave
Yeah,
taken
this
to
is
a
not a good
prison camp.
combination.
It's not gonna go well.
I'm gonna pick at the edge of my sword and wonder whether it's sharp enough to cut through this creature.
Okay. If you'll give me 1 second, I will make a map for you. Hold on.
Sweet.
Just wanting to check. Can you hear me when I do this?
Yes,
Sick.
you just have to remember to do it. Save. you will give me 1 second. I'm gonna pause the recording too while I do this.
Cauldron on the ground, like it's horizontal.
No, that's the portal. It's standing up. It's like a. It's a rusted metal structure with 4 pillars, and then there's like a kind of like a dome above it, but then there's swirling red sand in the center underneath the dome.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me some initiative
Nothing
rolls.
is ever going to be this easy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Oh, really?
Hell yeah.
Wait. Let me put. So me and
Initiative?
Justin are at the forefront. We're right there.
Yeah, we sprinted ahead. Everyone else should back up a little bit.
Well, initiative.
Yeah, back up.
Initiative started where I put you, so move back, please.
Why is my initiative so fucking low?
Oh, because your dexterity's low, maybe.
Yeah. I have 0. I also rolled really low.
Which is the bad guy in these 2 tokens?
The
Yes.
monster.
Oh, one is the okay. The other guy has a headband. He looks
The
like
other guy's a
bike.
pirate, dude. Look at him. He's definitely a pirate.
He's definitely not a cool guy.
They're both not cool guys.
No one's cool.
But
I'm
one's
saying.
getting forced into this portal, so
Hannah,
Kristen's not known for thinking.
What?
This is completely random, but I just loaded up your copy of Soul Silver, apparently.
Whoa, what?
Do you want to know the names of your Pokemon in your party right now?
What is it?
You have a Ampharos named Meryl,
Oh.
Okay.
a Totodile named Toto, or
Okay.
Grakenok,
Classic.
Geodude named Jose,
What?
Monferno named Zach,
Okay.
a Haunch Crow named Vito, and a Nidorina named Pixie.
I gave her Vito. I remember that.
Man.
Vito was
That
my
was a
name
long
that I
time
give my
ago.
Hotchkrows. Anyway, Kava, you're at the top of initiative.
Oh shit.
Now, what's this creature doing? It's noticed us.
It is dragging this ne'er-do-well toward the portal with the intent of throwing him in.
Okay, that's all we've got so far.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna say, stop right there, and shoot at his hands that are grabbing the guy.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Yeah, stop right there.
You
You
violated
have a
the law.
Geodude named
You
Dwayne.
violated my mother.
I have a Geodude named Dwayne.
Yeah.
Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Okay, go ahead. Take your shot. 12 misses.
Okay, good thing I can do too.
14 misses.
Damn.
2 shots. This thing whirls around with the dude still in his hands and kind of growls at you.
At least he stopped. I'm good.
Cool. Dresden.
Can I ask about the lighting in our?
Are there
mean-
any shadows nearby?
No, I mean you're in the middle of the desert in the middle of the day. There's not a lot of shadow going on.
Okay, that's what I figured, but never hurts to ask.
Yeah. Plus the portal gives
Okay.
off a dull light anyway. So
I'm gonna run up. I'm just gonna start swinging on him. No questions asked.
sure, miss, hit
Um,
for 10.
and then
19 will hit, 14 will miss. 8 more points of damage.
on that one, I'm going to put 8. It's
Stunning.
12 DC. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think it has anything to try and do anything weird with it, so it's just gonna roll a con. 14.
It succeeds.
Fantastic.
That's
Okay.
my turn.
It didn't look like you did jack shit to this thing, by the way.
Sweet.
What damage you did was almost nothing. Daramar.
Until I know more about this creature, we're gonna go shield and rapier. And since he's already been attacked, there's not much else I can do. We're in it, so I think this will get me there. Will it? Or should I go here?
Where were you here? 30 feet?
Yeah. Oh, let's go there.
Okay, fine.
That's fine. Shield and rapier.
Sure.
If I can find the rapier. Where is it? There we go. Or dueling longsword. Not really a rapier, but yeah.
12 misses. 14 also misses.
Okay.
Next up, this guy can't do shit. He's gonna try and break the guy's grapple, I suppose, but that's about all he can do in the heat of the moment.
In the heat of the moment.
Athletics 4. Ha! 11. That's a no. That is a Zippo no from him. Okay, that's his turn. Lucy. Push to talk.
Okay, I am going to approach slowly. I can't you do both and hit click to talk at the same time. But I'm gonna cast command at a 2nd level spell slot.
Okay, ping command for me because I think there's something important in there about that. Command is next turn. No affected target isn't dead, doesn't understand your language, or if your command is directly harmful to it. Okay, so what language are you talking in?
Good question.
Would I know what this creature is?
Yeah, probably not.
Fucking Silver Fox fucking spoke fiendish or whatever it was.
Oh, wait, what language is
We don't know. Also, push to talk.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna cast it in common. I'm gonna say grovel to
Cool.
both of them.
He does not speak common, so the spell has no effect on him.
Another bucko.
Okay. Scoot over slightly. Sounds good. It is his turn. He's going to use his movement for the turn to chuck the bandit captain through the portal, and he disappears into it. Then he's going to whirl around at the rest of you, and in your heads you hear this like low grumbling demonic language that I don't know how many of you understand. Who speaks Abyssal?
Not me.
Not me.
No.
Silver Fox did.
No.
Cool. Nobody understands. It just feels like.
Alrighty.
And then he's gonna make 3 attacks. So we're gonna do 2 on Dresden, 1 on Daramar. We'll do 2 claw attacks on Dresden, 1 bite attack on Daramar. 1, 2, 3. Bite attack is a 24 to hit. Claws are 27, 16.
Is this thing a humanoid?
No.
Okay.
No, certainly not. 24 to hit for 29 points of damage.
Oof.
And then the 2 claws. So that there's a 27 to hit and a 16 to hit on Dresden.
Mm-hmm.
21. Yeah, 21 points of slashing. And you are now grappled by it.
Yeah.
Wait, was I bitten?
You were bitten, yes, 29
Oh,
points
I
of
was
damage.
bitten? What, for how much?
29.
Okay.
So it now has a hold of Dresden.
Again.
Yeah. Anywho, that is his turn. Moving on, Kostra.
Yep.
Yep. Here we go.
Yep. You can guess what's about to happen. We're gonna smack him with my sword. And she's gonna say, "You're gonna regret not unhanding that poor man, wretched wretch."
Great.
Right.
Thank God it doesn't understand what you're saying.
You.
It
you
probably
meanie
sounded more
person
impressive.
Thing.
Okay,
18 just hits.
gonna add 2d8 for the smite.
Sure. Your smite potentially does extra damage against fiends. Double check that for me.
Okay, divine smite. If the damage increases by 1d8 if the target is undead or fiend to a maximum of 6d8.
Great. So you get one more d8 on that.
Okay. 14.
Fantastic. So 14 plus 8, 22 points of damage. Part of which
I think we know where Dresden is going on the next turn.
he might be.
And that doesn't kill, right?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing again.
It did look like it hurt. I will give you that.
Gonna swing again.
12 misses.
Yep. Okay.
Fantastic. That's your 2 shots with the turn. Kava.
Yep.
I'm gonna come over and hit him with my sword.
Ooh, a sword attack. You're playing risky this time, Kava, huh?
Yeah.
Gotta lose half our party.
How many of you are going to be dragged
Finally.
unwillingly into the portal? Never to
Yeah,
be seen from
We're
again.
gonna find out.
Depends on how many he can grapple by his next turn. 23, cool. 23 hits, 18 hits. Both of those hit, so 19
I wanna
points of
use-
damage.
I want to use my tie-dye.
Okay. Psyduck? Yeah, sure.
Psyduck.
Use my Psyduck. Sure. Extra 5. Sounds good.
Get off him.
Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, cool.
That's it.
Sounds good. Dresden.
I'm gonna make a dex check to break the grapple.
You cannot. You can make an athletics check if you want to try and break the grapple.
I thought it was athletics or acrobatics.
That's to avoid it, but you're already grappled, so it's an athletics check to break.
Makes sense.
Really?
I did think you
Mhm.
could use a dexterity.
thought you
one.
You can
Yes.
you can use an acrobatics check to avoid a grapple if there's a contested roll, but there was not. When it hits you, it just automatically grapples you. When you try to break a grapple, it is an athletics check to break the grapple. Yeah. And it is a
Well, you better win.
it is a DC
you better-
it's a DC 15
better
check with
make it.
disadvantage, so it's a disadvantage check.
Why is it disadvantage? Just because of the nature of it?
Yeah, if you go up and look at the claw, it says on the description of the claw.
What
attack.
if I slammed the tree between us?
you,
Right in between us.
you could?
You haven't been hitting.
I just got the tree. What do you mean I haven't been using it?
Of course he hasn't. He got it like just now. Yeah, you touch it to an unoccupied space on the ground. Token disappears and its place as a non-magical oak tree speaks to existence. Great.
Yeah, so it like shoots it into the portal,
Cool. I need to find a stump. Hold on.
and the rest of us
What?
get pushed back.
You're
I guess.
grappled though. How do you get it? I mean, you can
I
just get it.
They just can be.
Touch
So
it to an I could just drop it in front of me.
Okay.
yeah, you can like place it on the ground. We'll make this the stump. But essentially, I'm gonna put this on the map layer too. Essentially, a tree springs up, and I'm gonna here's what I'm gonna do. So it springs up at his feet in his space. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So what is going to happen is I'm gonna have him roll a strength check, just straight up strength, to see if he holds on to you. And I'm gonna set the DC at 15 because it's a medium check. So let's see if he beats a 15. If he beats a 15,
But
he holds on to you and you come up with him into the tree.
oh, we just go straight up into the tree. Okay,
Yeah,
that'll be
'cause
hilarious.
it's gonna erupt
Great.
upward out of into his space and carry him up. However
Yeah,
long
a
the tree is,
leopard?
60 feet high.
60 feet high.
Yeah. So
How
Oh,
far?
and then I can jump down, and he's stuck. And then because I have slow fall.
yeah.
But you got to
Hilarious.
break. If he,
So that's a
fall really
13. So
slowly.
he lets go of you as he goes up. So he's now 60 feet in the air up at a tree.
Where? What
Sweet.
the fuck? Where's the
60
tree?
feet. Wait, what?
It's
Yeah.
60 feet on a tall tree.
Look at what I put in the chat.
Where
That'll
are-
break the
where-
grapple.
Is this some kind of an outdoor courtyard?
Yeah, yes, it's an outdoor
Yep,
courtyard.
it is outdoors.
You
Okay.
have 60 feet of movement.
No, the tree grows at his feet and brings him 60 feet up into the air. He's on
Yeah.
top of the tree.
You essentially planted a seed in in the ground at his feet, and it sprung a tree up immediately, carrying him 60 feet into the air.
Yep.
Oh, was this your freaking feather?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
the feather token.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's your action for the turn.
Yeah. And then I'm going to step back, like that far, because I don't want him to jump on me when he comes down.
Sure,
That's
sounds
my
good.
turn.
All right, Daravar, your quarry is
I'm
60 feet
gonna-
up in a tree.
Okay, I'm going to watch this miraculous tree grow up right in front of me and take this guy out of my range. I will glance at Dresden and just glare at him and say, "Now what?"
I don't know. Now I'm not in the portal.
And then
I don't know what you want from me.
I'll step back and switch weapons to my light crossbow. Can I fire?
Sure,
All right.
you get one
I'll
shot.
fire a couple of times and we'll just see what we can get out of it.
You get one shot.
Okay.
16 does not hit. No.
Well, so much for that.
Alrighty.
Okay, that's about all I can do, I think, now.
Sure. Lucy, push it up.
So, as far as calculating, oh wait, what?
Yes, I cannot hear you very well.
As far as calculating how far, like, I can aim, so he's 60 feet up. Do I have to be like right there to be able to hit him?
I mean, so here's the thing. This is where the quadratic formula comes in handy. Because this is the only time when it would actually happen. So, 50 squared plus 60 squared, please. What is that?
2,500 plus 3,600 by 3,600.
60 squared plus 2,500. Oops, not 9 million. Hold on, sorry. 3,600 plus 2,500. 6,100. Square root of that is 78 feet away from you. So, rounding up, it's 80 feet, essentially, in a direct line from you to him up in the tree.
So if I go here, would you say I can hit him?
It depends on what you're trying to hit him with.
If with a crossbow.
Right, now I have to do the math.
Oh, yeah,
25?
hand
Probably.
Okay.
Sure.
Are we gonna do the math? No.
No, I'm not gonna do the math again.
This is the most ridiculous fight I've ever been in.
It's you've stuck a demon up in a tree in the middle of the most cursed town in.
Of course,
Port
I mean,
Island.
we're gonna have to wait and see what he does.
Yeah.
Wait,
He's
was-
probably never been in a tree in his life.
Was the tree a one-time use?
No.
Oh,
It's a-
I'm not doing the crossbow. I'm doing protection from evil and good on myself.
Okay, sure, sure. That's concentration. Let's do
I
that.
feel like you should put that on one of the frontliners.
Sounds good.
But-
All right. Back to his turn.
Oh,
Unless you had other stuff. you wanted to do.
I'm also going to bardically inspire Derry.
Okay. So Daramar, you have a bardic inspiration you can use.
Does that mean I break out into song or something?
Yes.
I mean,
It means you must sing
That
your
means
next
I
attack.
broke out into song.
Oh, you sang and I'm happy. I'm
Um,
he's
inspired.
probably
So
gonna
bardic
thought-
inspiration means you add a D8 to you can choose to add a D8 to any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within the next 10 minutes,
Oh, that's
or
great.
something like that.
Any. Okay. Any one or all of
To
them?
ability attack roll or saving throw within the next 10 minutes.
Anyone.
Oh, it says once. Once
Yes,
within the next.
once.
Okay.
Then it's expended.
All right.
You have to decide whether you're going to use the thing before I tell
I
you.
don't
whether
like
it's
you as
successful.
much as I like Derry.
Oh, I have a little heart.
Yeah, got a little hard on you. All right. So this thing, by the way, has not only a climb speed but also spider climb. So it's going to sprint down the tree.
oh god,
That's 60
like
feet of movement?
Naruto.
horror film.
60 feet though, so
Well,
How much
it's
movement
got a
is
speed of 40, so it's going to go 40 feet down the tree and then drop the next 20, land here, take damage as it falls 20 feet. So 9 points of damage.
What if that killed it? That'd be funny.
It would be funny, but you guys have not done enough damage to it. It is now on the ground again. And it's going to take, let's see, it's going to take a claw attack.
Would it be prone from a 20-foot fall?
No. It's going to
Would I have
double claw
This
and
thing must
bite
be pretty
Kostra.
big.
would I have an opportunity attack against?
No. No, unless you have Sentinel.
Ouch.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, so 15, natural 20, and 21.
On who?
You. It landed next to you.
You're dead.
Okay, well, 2 of those hit, so
Cool. So the 14 and 11, that is 25 points of piercing. Plus 30, 40 something points of acid damage.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, 45 points of acid.
oh well, I'm dead.
Can I
What
try
the
to do
f-
my protective
Acid.
field?
I
Acid from what?
I don't know what's gonna
Wait,
happen. From its
acid
bite.
from what?
I don't
From
think
its
it's
bite
a bite.
attack. Its saliva is acidic. Yeah, you picked a fight with a demon. And then the claw attack hits you for 21. 21 to hit for 11 points of slashing. Are you down from the first hit?
Yes.
It was 45 plus 25. So 60, 70. Yeah, you're down from the first hit. So that's 2 failed death saving throws immediately from the claw.
Right.
Great.
Wait, can I use my protective field to like not have that happen?
I don't think so. You
Why
can
not?
reduce the damage of the
Yeah.
bite.
If I but the
You
claw
would have
will
to
still
reduce
attack
it. You would have to reduce it by 3 or more to have
No.
her still be up. But then the
I
claw
died
would
in the
knock her
first-
down.
I died
It's
in
the
the
difference
first
between
attack.
Hannah.
The
It's the difference
claw-
between 2 failed saving throws immediately and just down.
Yeah, I know. I would rather have her be just down.
Okay, so in that case, roll your d8.
Okay.
It has to be 3 or higher. Okay, 5. So instead of 70 points of damage, it's 65 points of damage, and then the claw brings you down to 0, and you are not at 2 failed death saving throws.
Okay.
And you are grappled. You are grappled by the
Okay.
creature.
Jesus Christ.
Whack. He's got his fingers like in your rib cage.
Oh fuck.
Speaking of Kostra, death saving throw, please.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Sorry, I just clicked.
Wow.
I just clicked into a failure.
Don't worry, I have a plan. I have a plan. Don't worry, I got this, guys.
that's a success. Okay, fair enough. Kava.
Okay. Fuck this guy. Hit him.
Fuck him up.
Wait, who's grappled?
Me.
Kostra is grappled.
Okay.
Oh. Jesus.
Get out of my friend.
This guy's
Ew.
claws in your kidneys. Yeah, 20 will hit. I'm sorry.
out of
Are
my
you attacking
friend.
with your bow?
Oh, sorry, not my bow.
From 5 feet?
bad.
Probably not.
I was like,
Sorry, I was so used to hitting it.
yeah, that's
Oh,
sure that'll do it.
nice.
24 will hit. And 15 will miss. So 10 points of damage there. Anything extra?
And- Hang on. I can't use any healing on Kostra, right? I can't use second wind on her.
Nope. Second wind is for you.
I know.
Daramar can use second wind on her.
Did
'cause
you
he has
use
his
an action to
surplus.
pour a potion down my throat?
I know.
She could have if she had a
Bonus
potion ready.
action. I do
Would
have
you have
a
a
potion.
potion?
I do, yeah.
You have 2 swords in one. You have 1 sword in each hand. You do not have a potion in your hands at the moment.
I just have one sword.
Oh,
Do I have 2 swords?
oh, never mind. No, I'm sorry. I don't know why, but I thought you were doing action and then bonus for the short swords.
Pour that shit down my throat
But
so it
you're
can
a
kill me.
fighter, so you have 2.
Glug glug glug.
Sure. I mean, if you want to, you'd have to have a potion prepared. So what I will say you can do is, on the next turn, if you don't move, you can use a bonus action to use the potion.
Okay. I'll
Dresden.
do that. I'll get it ready.
Am I good to go?
Yep, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then Where is it at? Let me use it. I don't know. I'm gonna ping this. I want to use the Iron Flask.
Okay.
The
All right.
DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
Sure. It has magic resistance, so we're gonna just go ahead and do this. It's a what is a wisdom save? You said.
17.
Okay. Wisdom save with advantage +5. Natural 20.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Terrible.
Yeah. Fun thing about Farastu Demodans is they have a lot of things to keep them from being captured by anything, including advanced wisdom saving throws and magic resistance.
Great.
So, easily able to. He's basically like you point the flask at him and you're about to uncork it, and he uses his other hand to swat it away. And you're like, no, fuck off.
No.
Okay, so that is your action for the turn. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Great. Daramar, you're up.
Closing ground. I'd like to do my usual 2 attacks, but I'd also like to use Rallying Cry.
Sure, go for it.
So, do the attacks first, I guess?
Whatever you can do it in any order you want.
Okay. So let's do this.
Flask again. It almost failed.
Yep, 21 hits. The 11 does not. So there's 12 points of damage there. Okay.
Okay, and then Rallying Cry.
Fantastic. So
From-
roll your second win for yourself, and then everyone else around
Okay.
you, your allies, regain 8 hit points. 9 hit points. Excuse me.
Sounds good. Second window is what? Shit, where is it? Was it a button I click, or do I have to?
It should be on your character sheet somewhere in the middle.
I'm looking for it somewhere. Oh, here it is. Hold on, I gotta open it up. 1d10 plus fighter level.
Yep.
All right, so I fucking
Sure.
suck.
Plus 9. So 11 points.
11. Well, it's something.
And everyone else gains 5. Or 9, sorry. Everyone else gains 9. Including Kostra. So Kostra, you're up at 9.
That's it. I think that's all I can do.
Sounds good. Lissy.
Okay. Shield up.
I am going to run up to Kostra. And I'm gonna use Face Step. I'm in my spring form since I've long rested. So I am going to teleport her 30 feet away.
Okay, where are you going? Is it yourself and her, or just her?
It's just her.
Right, you do it in place of yourself. Okay.
Yeah, it's her instead of me.
Hey, what do I? Oh, I get to choose. Wait. Okay.
Anything else?
And can I use a hand crossbow from that distance?
Yes.
Like without it being disadvantaged?
Yeah, as long as you're not within 5 feet of the enemy.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna use hand crossbow since Face Step's a bonus action. And I'm gonna use the psychic blades with it.
Sure, go for it. See if you hit. Yes, you do. You also get sneak attack on this too, so.
Okay, so
Be 15 minus whatever your sneak attack is.
2d6. I'll just roll it.
It's more.
It's 2d6, so I'll just roll it 2d6.
Yeah. You're not a high enough level rogue to do the other thing. Cool. Double ones.
Oh dear God.
-2.
Snake eyes.
Horrible. Why are we so bad?
Because it's Carcery. Because you're in cursed. That's why. Okay, it's back to his turn. Coaster is no longer grappled. Let's move that away. What has he got? He has 2 claw attacks and a bite attack. Well, we're gonna try and claw people, so he's gonna scoot over here. He's gonna make the 2 claw attacks against Lucy.
He has disadvantage against me.
That's fine, and Dresden, and we'll do the bite attack against one of you if it connects and he grapples you. If not, then we'll go after Kava. So 2 claw attacks first. It's a 12 to hit Lucy. Sorry, I didn't do one with disadvantage. Need to reroll that. Disadvantage 25. So 25 to hit Lucy, 20 to hit Dresden.
Okay.
Jesus.
13 points of slashing for Dresden, 24 points of slashing for Lucy. Both of you are grappled. I'm going to roll a d4. On a 1 to 2, it's Lucy. On a 3 to 4, it's Dresden.
So sticky, man.
Tis a 1. Lucy is going to try and bite you.
How can he grapple 2 people at the same time?
He has 2 claws. 17 to hit Lucy.
Yeah,
sorry.
that hits.
Hold on. Does he still have disadvantage against you, or is it just the next attack?
If I haven't lost my concentration on protection from evil and good, then he still has disadvantage.
Okay, you need to roll me a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 12. Okay, so it's still a disadvantage, so it means I need to re-roll that and hope for a normal roll, because he has advantage still. 27, still doesn't matter. So that is
God.
38 points of damage total from the bite. For a total of, I think, 62? Yeah.
Wait. Total of 62 damage?
Mm-hmm. The claw did 24, and the bite did 38. I believe that's 62 points of damage. And you were grappled. Also, I will need another concentration check for the bite attack as well. This time with a DC of 15 plus 4, 19. DC 19 Constitution saving throw.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I'm calculating my hit points.
Yeah.
Constitution?
Concentration check, yeah. Constitution saving throw, DC 19. 22. You still have concentration on your spell, miraculously. Okay, that is his turn. Kostra, you're up at 9.
Okay, Shield of Faith upon myself.
Yeah.
Sure.
Moving 25 feet right here, and I'm going.
Why are you going back?
Because she wants more. Because she wants to kill this motherfucker.
Valid. I would too.
And because fucking Ray of Frost really sucks bad.
Well, it sucks for you because you have shit charisma.
That's what I'm saying right now.
Okay, that's a 10, that's a no.
no.
17 just hits
Oh, hell yeah.
for 11.
Smiting.
Sure. What are you dumping into it?
Yeah.
What? Oh, yeah, good question. I think I'm going to do a second level this time.
Sure, so 48 as well on top of that.
48.
Nice, so additional 23.
Nice.
So that is 30,
Finally.
34 points of damage.
Finally.
Pretty big chunk there.
He lets out a savage roar.
Dresden, the claw hit you on the last round, right? The 20 hit?
Yeah, I'm grappled.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got 2 of you grappled now. Fantastic. Yeah, that was a massive hit. I think that's everything for you. Kava is up next.
My swamp.
You're what?
It was like Shrek.
Why do I never end up attacking
It
you?
sounds
I
so
need to
sad.
change that.
Damn.
Yeah, that certainly doesn't hit.
Shut up. I know
Sorry.
it doesn't.
Sorry. The recording doesn't show the roll, so I have to
There
say
we
whether
go.
it hits or not. 24 does hit for 7.
And I'm gonna use my tie-dye.
Sure. D8.
Cause fucking not enough.
There we go.
Additional 6. Sounds good. He's getting down low. He's getting down low.
I got an AC of 22, so hopefully that pulls me through.
We shall see. Dresden.
That thing's been rolling like 24s and 25s.
You are
So
only
I can't
grappled
use
at
my
9.
spear while I'm grappled, right?
No, you can. I
Oh, I
believe
can?
so.
Oh,
Grappling.
yeah?
The only thing that grappling does is it lowers your speed to 0. It's restrained
Oh,
that gives
okay.
you disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Really?
swing twice with my spear then.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, both those hits. Sure. 19 points of
And
damage.
then
24. That hits too for an additional 15.
God damn it.
So close. So
We
close.
just need to make sure we get Dresden angry.
Yeah,
either by poison
the closer
or
to
acid
death he
or
gets,
grappling.
the closer to
Yeah,
death he
we
gets, the more.
Yeah, just
he's
remind me to
hit.
piss him off before we start fighting next time.
Before we set, but careful, dude. It might come at you.
All right,
Swings might go your way. All right, that's my turn.
sounds good, Daramar.
All right.
If you hit it, it dies. It has 2
Yeah, I'm
HP.
gonna-
Kill it, please.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna
just-
go
you
with
got it.
shield and longsword, dueling longsword. I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on the attack roll.
Okay.
So here's the first one.
So roll that and then add your D8. You're gonna have to roll pretty high to make that hit. That's missed.
I'm
Alright, so
not
that's
very
bardic on.
inspired. And then second longsword, dueling longsword shot.
That'll hit. And he dies.
Oh.
Your extra dueling damage alone does it, not to mention the other damage you do.
He sneaks in behind him and stabs him with the rapier through the chest, up through his breastbone, narrowly missing the grappled Lucy by inches as the
Okay.
blade exits the front of the creature.
So you just hear this like horrible like gurgling just as he falls to the ground, just past dead, absolutely gone. The rest of you are ungrappled.
I stand up and I kick it in the head.
Sure, its head doesn't move. Its head weighs like 10 pounds. It's insanely. It's a big, chunky demon boy. And you watch actually as after you kill it, it begins to like its body begins to steam and smoke, and the red sand from the portal begins to like swirl and like swallows its body whole and drags it into the portal after it.
Wait.
Well,
Returns to the plane from whence it came.
Let's do this Mimir thing and get out of here.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
back away
seriously.
from the
Damn.
swirling demon sand.
Sure.
I throw the Mimir.
Your tree is still in the courtyard.
I throw the Mimir
Well,
at
let's
the
leave
tree.
it.
Tree
Your
is
fucking
sweet.
tree in the way.
The sands are
tree's
gonna
sick,
take the
dude.
tree eventually.
Okay.
And then what? Nobody else is around.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I want
I'm
to do.
about
No surprises.
I want to do two things before we end the session because I know we're way late on this. First of all, I need your description of what you tell the Mimir. So
Okay.
let's do that first.
Okay.
Okay.
The second
confidence.
thing will be
Somebody's
the
fucking
cliffhanger for
stuff.
the episode.
Ready?
Hold on, I need to find where I put the.
Can we make this a short rest while we do this?
You let's say no because I'm gonna do something real quick.
All right.
We can short rest next session.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay. Welcome to Cursed. A place that's literally cursed. You walk through the doors, there's two elephants standing. The only way in is through a prison, basically.
An enchanted gate that prevents
Enchanted.
people from leaving.
Yes, an enchanted gate that prevents people from leaving. A prison, if you will. And everybody and their mother is covered with hoods, just running away from anyone new that enters who dare enters the prison. And they almost get off on public humiliation. As there is always a rotten tomato handy.
No one tries to escape through the open gate.
And there have been, I don't know, big creatures trying to throw other creatures into the portal. For whatever reason, we don't know. We were just trying to stop it.
They did just say stop doing that with no idea what he was doing.
Yeah, we don't really know exactly. I don't even know if we succeeded.
Not really.
This is not a
You-
place
you
we should go
technically
on
failed.
vacation.
The guy was thrown through the gate and he has not come back out.
I know.
We can always go in.
We
Go get him.
avenged him. It's okay. I've stayed true to my oath.
Yeah, I'm not at all interested in whoever that guy was.
You
Overall-
said bandit leader, and I kind of lost interest in him.
Yeah, everyone here's piece of shit. I'm just saying.
Dude, I
Yeah, you don't even
tried.
know, you don't know what he did to warrant being thrown into the prison dimension, but
Yeah, I
kudos
don't
on you
care.
for trying to save him, I guess. Alrighty, so as you
Overall.
finish your Mimir record taking,
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
Mimir
say.
the Mimir chimes
Stars.
up and says, "All corrupted data restored.
Oh, let's go.
Ready to provide information on the last great Modron march."
Give it to us, bitch.
Before
Oh.
before it can start saying that, from out of the shadows, you are approached by a figure. 1 second.
Not a figure.
A figure. Ooh, a figure that looks like a person from somewhere. An aged human wearing a tattered cloak approaches. His skin is crisscrossed with scars, and he carries himself with confidence. In a deep voice, the man rumbles, "They say no one leaves cursed. Really, you just need the right friends to get out. And you all look like you're in the friend-making mood." That is where we will pick up again next session.
All right.
Help us get out.
All right. Short rest next time.
Yes, we'll pick this up again next time.
I hope so.
Whenever that is.
We don't level or anything, do we?
Yes, you do.
Not
That's
yet.
why I told you to add 9, because you are now level 9, everybody.
Hell
Hell
yeah.
So I will leave you guys to do that.
I was
we'll
like,
pick up.
after that shit.
Yeah, I will also treat your level 9 level up as a long rest, which is why you don't need to worry about short resting. So, everyone hit the long rest button, get all your shit back, and then level yourselves up to
Okay.
9 in the meantime. And then next session, we will pick up again with the end of the Cursed arc, and potentially the beginning of the end of your journeys in the Outlands, now that you've recorded all the
Holy
shit from the
fuck.
Mimir.
Nice.
So, pick up again next week. See you guys later. Bye-bye.